Yes, sir, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, sir, ladies and gentlemen. Hope y'all out there having a great Sunday. You know we are, and you know what we came to give because you came. You know the voice, you know the name, and you definitely know the game. We should say that for last. This is when I, at the time, bring in my players.
Yeah, man. What's understood don't have to be explained, man. It's your boy, One the Great, El Papito, one, El Papachulo, one, Whiskey, one, and anybody that got anything horrible to say about the Rams, fuck you.
Got him! Got him!
Oh man, dang man, you and your fellas already, bro. Y'all already know, man. It's the man Petty Pimpin', bro. Woo! Goddamn Sunday, man. Football Sunday at that. Man, been a great week already in the sports weekend. I can't wait to shoot this up and go ahead and do another show, man. Let's go.
Hey, yo, hold on one damn minute. Hey, yo, Jay Marley, what was the purpose of that woo for? Huh?
Bro, I'm just excited, man. Hey, our brother can't be happy. Black people can't be happy, man. We got emotional.
Shit. Woo! Woo!
That's how you on Thursday. The game, the season started. Y'all raised the banner and everything. I thought you would be wooing.
Oh my god. Thank you, Whiskey and Ric Flair.
I know goddamn Matt Stafford was wooing them 7-6. Woo, woo, woo.
If you know the voice, then you know that we are welcome to another edition of Cook. We on another edition of I'm just saying 48. But before we get all into the whole shebang and the whole chagrin of the thing, I would like to introduce myself as the Love Doctor, also known as Doc Love. But to everybody else, to the fellas, my homies, I go by Ju Shakur. Now, like I said, if we got Whiskey in the place to be, if Flair around this motherfucker taking the women to Space Mountain, it's only one. And first and foremost, let me not be disrespectful. Shout out to Gorilla Pimpin'. We shall see you soon. It's only one player. There's only one player left. Now he might be a little quiet coming later on in the show, but we're gonna try to help him get back live. There's only one player left. Put that cup down and let them know who you be.
Now I think he just.
I shall never.
So you can talk to it.
I nurse it. I caress it. I need it. Look, if you hear the voice, I am none other than Mr. Al Roca.
Wow.
Mr. Knee-High Peach Myrtle to be exact today.
Yeah, it had to be something stronger. It's been like that last couple of weeks.
Mr. Bag of Destruction himself.
Motherfucker.
You nasty motherfucker!
If it got a hole, it's gonna be plugged. Look, if you know all these names are equaling up to, I am none other than Von the Villain. And like my man Mr. Shakur said, Gorilla Pimpin', hold it down, but together we are the collective of I'm just saying 48. Fellas, let's do it, Brother Marlon, man. Come on, you know what to do.
Listen to me, Daddy!
What the fuck is that?
Can I check it?
I have no idea what the fuck that first
That
one was.
nigga on Space Mountain right now.
Man, that was that shout out to AEW, the Acclaim, man. That's their little intro they've been doing, and I thought,
Okay.
I thought Bob would like that since one people in the game named Daddy Ass, so I thought he'd like that.
Oh,
Disgusting.
Only Flair could think of some shit like that. But go ahead.
You better check that out. But Juan, go ahead.
This man right here.
Yeah, but I got a quick question for y'all that I was gonna ask y'all. When hold on, damn, I'll get the message right because I already know I'm gonna say it totally fucked up. But
this nigga can't read.
Outweighs the art.
Can you read, my son?
Nope.
I
Go
just
ahead.
didn't have the fucking message, so I was about to just like come up off the dome with it, but I was like, "Fuck that! I'm gonna go on and read the actual shit
You
first."
gonna pull a
Hey, turn my
Von? You
headphones
always,
up.
you always criticize Von for doing that. I thought.
Well, see, I don't have a problem with him actually like trying to just go on and read it, but I can tell every time he's trying to read. Like the shit is
Man, fuck
easy to
you.
fucking tell. Like no
The
problem.
cat
Like,
in the
good point.
alley ran to
But anyway,
the
listen, y'all. Listen.
store.
Man, fuck you.
Always
I
act.
don't know what kind of teleprompter that nigga reading.
On me,
Damn.
on me,
We are back
real.
on BET, ha 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 ha, to present the award for most slowest
Bro,
of
on
all
me.
time.
Hey, my niggas
Here
is
go the candidates. Me, Vaughn.
Hey, man, fuck all y'all, man. Walk on with your goddamn question, man.
Oh, Lord. But look, hey, at what point does a artist's personal life outweighs the art?
I know what? Nope. You won't get me to admit it on here. Nope. I shall
R.
not say
Kelly?
that. Damn it! You and listen. Hold on, teleprompter. Let me tell you something. You
Come
don't
on,
bring
now.
up Robert
I really
name on
don't
here.
think this the hell you want to die on.
Serious. That man got enough going on right now because they left the man $500 in his goddamn jail books because they done took the 27,000 he had in that motherfucker.
Me.
You know, we're not gonna speak on Rob like that. If he should have went and did his time, he should have did it back in 2002.
True.
I don't know, man.
Prostitution team, man.
It's hard to say because some allegations are the inevitable, and then some allegations aren't. So it's like, of course, we don't want to just, overlook that these are human beings. Yes, they've done great things in the field that they're blessed in, but it's like, I don't think it should because it's kind of like saying that's your get out of jail free card. And we've literally seen that happen
True.
unfortunately with Robert. So yeah, man, I don't necessarily think it should, but it does if we're gonna be realistic.
Yeah, I would say that it affects more when, like what you was touching on, when people like to get that these people are human and they look and they idolize these people and look up to them, and then they want to say, "Well, my kids idolize and he's supposed to be a role model." Nobody is responsible for raising your kids other than you. You had them, you raised them. The state ain't gonna do it. Nobody else gonna do it. Now they're gonna tell you you gotta have kids, but they ain't gonna raise them bitches for you. But like I said, so basically, man, hey, for me, it haven't never been an issue because I always separated the two. Shit.
Right.
Personal life, I'm not pumping these people up as fucking medal of the year winning award people or Nobel Peace Prize winners and shit like that. That ain't what I'm pumping them up to be. Whatever the entertainment does what the entertainment is. That's sports, music, stuff like that. I mean, like I said, at the end, grew up from the Bible Belt, so my always fallback and belief was, hey, at the end of the day, we all gonna get judged, and it ain't gonna be me sitting across from them. So that's when that would get settled. But for people who do make these, they champions, hey, sometimes you end up with egg on your face.
Or P.
Absolutely, man. Shit,
Or you think you one day you think you're safe with the TV dad, and then next thing you know you waking up and your pants or something.
That's what we ain't gonna do, J Marley. We ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna do that. Oh no. Cause you can't prove that Rudy was touched in any way, shape, or form by Bill. Now,
My man over here.
Who's gonna do what we can't do?
I love that
This
fucking
man
show.
is wild, bro. What's wrong with this guy?
Just tearing down all our black legends, man.
Man,
Can anybody come through and save
no
this?
disrespect.
Oh,
Nah,
damn.
if I could jump in real quick, or J Marlo on his rampage of assholeness. Look, he was hitting good points, you know. Not to be so off top. Well, no, it's not off top because it's artists, it's entertainers. My favorite song off the album, Savior. I think Kendrick just hit the nail on the head, you know, because of my status, you feel my maybe my financial prosperity that I'm a savior. Like, I kind of do hate sometimes, especially being a black man, how we kind of hold our black athletes. Like, I think Stephen A. said, he said sometimes being in the field of entertainment, being a black man is so hard. Like he said, I don't want to discredit my white counterparts or other ethnicities in the field of entertainment, but it's like when the Trayvon Martin situation happened and he would go back to his neighborhood in Queens, just visiting family. Stephen A., y'all gonna talk about this? Y'all gonna bring awareness to this? Y'all gonna bring this up? Like, he's like, absolutely, it needs to be brought attention to, but it's like, it is sometimes that burden on your back that you have to not only be an entertainer, a socially aware, social advocate, you have to stand up for your people, and there's nothing wrong with that. But sometimes some people, I believe, this is my 2 cents. Sometimes we kind of overlook the facts on our people out of, you know, biasness of what, you know, the judicial system has done to us, you know, what this country has done to us, the facts of what this country has done to us. So sometimes when we are in the wrong, we don't want to publicly hold each other accountable. And that's a burden, because it's like, bro, I'm going against something I may believe in just to keep my position, because a big bulk of my support comes from my people. And that's a burden in itself. It's like, I gotta be a savior, I gotta be human, and also gotta be an entertainer, and also have to be conscious of the brand I'm employed to, because regardless of what it is, LeBron being a billionaire, this and that, he's still employed in the NBA. Stephen A. being in his position when he had in his society, how you feel about him, he's still an employee of an employer. So I don't frown upon them thinking about they lively income, how they feed their families. No, don't call them a sellout, because hell, my man J. Cole said it best. Niggas throw stone knowing they sell their soul just to be wherever they at.
I don't know what I'm more impressed with. Your take, the fact that you didn't fuck up that cold lyric, or that Stephen A. is actually from Queens. I don't know. I'm still, that was amazing. That was amazing.
You're giving him a lot of credit, but if you didn't notice, he hurry up and pivot off of that Kendrick Lamar, because he lost his place. He's like, oh shit, let me go and pivot off this one.
Hey. When in your verses you throw in sound effects with your own voice, do, you can't understand shit anyway. So I don't even fault him for that.
But another thing,
my foot up your ass, J-Boy.
Dude, just before you go, I'll just add this to what he's saying, that also it just crossed my mind. We also taking a point, like he said, with the people or whatever, that we putting all this responsibility on these people, and also not realizing that none of these people were prepared for this, like prepared to be this leader, this kind of person. Because especially like LeBron was 18, high school. Shit, he was still dealing with high school things, whatever. And now, just because he got drafted, now, oh, we want you to be the face of the black people and do this and be this and all this, when none of these people were trained or groomed or helped to be these things. A lot of our other counterparts, you know, shit, they go up like they going through different types of school. They going through like freaking like public speaking, all these things. They know the ins and out, what to do. But these people that we talking about are just people that got plucked from different hoods or different ways of life, throwing a lot of money and a lot of fame and all these people in their face, and we expecting them to be perfect and knowing how to execute it with no playbook and no manual of ever knowing how to do this, and with nobody in their family to guide them how to.
Marley, you must ain't heard LeBron. Oh, that nigga most definitely went to a goddamn
Oh yeah,
school.
him. Yeah,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
he was
Because he
I
went
was
from sounding
talking
like a
about.
hood nigga from Akron when he first got in the league to, let me tell you, when I knew LeBron was politically correct. So LeBron, how do you feel about the game? It was pretty tough. I called my son Dom halfway, at the halftime, and I
Damn.
told him, I said, Dom, Dad's out here trying his best. What do you got for me? He was like, man, just drink your jigger juice, allegedly. But
Look,
huh,
man.
huh,
Look, man.
huh?
Look, man. The man getting triple doubles, going to year 21, building schools. Look, he can't do it all, great.
You
Goddamn.
act like you. Excuse me. What is his name? Excuse me, because I just went brain dead. What is this band name that had the school built? It ain't Tariq Nasheed. It's um donations. What is that man name? He like an activist. I can't remember his name, but excuse me, you act like LeBron built that motherfucking school brick for brick his goddamn self.
Nah, of course.
All he did was take some pictures in front of the goddamn thing, maybe donated some of that McDonald's money or Nike money, and then out of all the creative names he could have named this school, what did he name it? I promise. He promised to lead y'all ass. That's what he did. And he got on down.
Yeah.
He delivered on that
A
promise.
lot of people take that trade because shit, he ain't just helping kids. He helping like adult go through like freaking like get trade schools and all kind of shit, bro. But like you said, it's overblown to a point. But yeah, still something, man. We need. Shit,
So
I answered, but Juice, I don't think you answered whatever because you said you refused to incriminate Mr. R. But we didn't.
but I kind of, damn, did your mic go mute? I did after that, but pretty much what I was saying was we don't want to necessarily take accountability for the fandom that we hold for certain people. In certain people's eyes, like, oh man, this person would never do this, or no way that we could see them in this light because of maybe a skill that they do at an elite level, whether it's acting, whether it's sports, whether it's whatever,
Right.
But I mean, we have to take away the fandom away from it, and we gotta separate, what's real and what's fake. What's on the TV screen ain't exactly who these individuals are in their day-to-day lives, basically. Because I mean, we're mentioning nothing but men here, but I mean, not trying to start no shit, but I mean, just think about how many women we think, man, she bad, man, she this, she that, man, blah, 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 blah. But then we hear some terrible things about it, man, she crazy as hell. See, let me tell you something, and I know this is gonna be an unpopular take, but I'm gonna say this. Matter of fact, I ain't gonna even say her name because I still might want to sleep with her one day. But here it is. It's certain celebrities out there. You want to know how I know they might not be as appealing as the world try to make them out to be? All you got to do is Google their name and go to the section where you see spouses. And if you got to click the more button to see how many motherfuckers they've been married to, they might not be your top selection or somebody you might want to fuck with. Because it's kind of ironic that a lot of these goddamn celebrities done been married 4 times and just be sitting there smiling like everything all good. Goddamn, how many times do you gotta fail on love? Shit.
I mean, one of the perks, I guess, of richness, of being rich, man, they human like us, but I guess like things that would be morally shocking or morally, I guess, inappropriate. It's like, it don't exist in Hollywood, as they like to call it. I don't agree with that. Hollywood or whatever, Shit. Hey,
Man, I mean, shit, like you said, money, you got the money, shit. They like to gamble on love. We can't, some people low age can't afford to gamble on love, So
right.
you got that.
Signing them papers.
Famous.
Got
It's
that
cheaper
right?
to keep. Nah, I should have said it's cheaper to keep. But yeah, shit. When you got it, you got it. Yeah,
If she
fuck
been married 3 times already and you number 4, it's cheaper to keep her. Nah, nigga, you shouldn't have even got with her.
it. Well, he wanted that old thing back.
That's exactly what it was. It would have been an old thing because I would have got rid of that shit before it even became a thing.
Hey man. But brother Juan, I appreciate this question, man. If anybody else want to add a 2 cents or a little seasoning on it, man, by all means, please do it. If not, we can move along. Everybody good on this topic?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right. I love the question. I love the question. I love the answers too. All right, brother Juan, I believe the honor falls upon thy.
What the fuck that nigga just say?
He tried to go biblical. Hey, listen to the cup sound. Listen to
Yeah.
the cup sound.
Nah, it falls on me. Damn, I am tripping. All
Yeah.
right. Look.
Hey, he told you that BET thing.
Damn.
Jesus is right.
Hey man, put that bottle down.
He
They
can't
got
stop. Won't
Jeff
stop.
Mayweather on there.
It's
Floyd Mayweather back his
Von.
Put it down.
Oh, God. Look. To the viewers out there, apologize for that conundrum. All right, the question goes a little like this. And it plays off a question Juice had, I believe, a couple months ago. Is it ever too late to jump back on the porch? I'm going to use my man Rondo for example. Just giving you a little info on him. 3 weeks ago, I believe in LA, 3 weeks, him and an associate by the name of Little Pub were caught in crossfire. The sedan they was in was basically, barraged by bullets. His associate didn't make it, unfortunately. Quando Rondo apparently left out the whole situation unscathed, but TMZ called him basically irate, what I'm saying, the police showed up to the scene, he's obviously angry, frustrated, emotional, and when they seen him dragging the body out the vehicle, he definitely came more emotional. But like a week or two after, because people thought he was in critical condition, he said, "No, I'm fine," but he went to social media and he basically, quote unquote, the streets say he laid down his flag. And you gotta forgive me, I'm really reading this and how he typed it. I'm not gonna jump out either. Basically, jumping out the game, blood for blood. Ain't no loyalty in this shit. I'm my own man. I laid my flag down. I'm not NH, y'all. Ain't gonna ride for a nigga. NH, neighborhood crip, 60, rolling 60 crip. That's what the NH stands for, neighborhood rolling 60 crip. For real, it's no sense of me being a part of y'all shit. Y'all fuck with the opposition. I don't give a fuck who feel that. Fuck you. And if you can't feel where I'm coming from on this, you a bitch ass nigga. Because it don't take rocket science to see what the fuck going on. Fuck you. Everybody already hate me. I ain't tripping on the extra hate. I'm about to focus on my family and ones who gonna really drop a tear for a nigga. End of quote. And he see a lot of criticism from definitely a lot of NH Rolling 60 Crips. Jay Stone, a close friend and affiliate with the legend Nipsey Hussle himself, and just a lot of people saying, "Hey man, you know what you signed up for this life when you jumped in it." And if I'm not mistaken, when Von was clarified to be deceased, he made a similar statement. He know what he was getting into. So a lot of people the kennel calling the pot black. So I just want you guys 2 cents on it.
To answer your question, oh yeah, it could be too late because you gotta understand he showed no compassion when Vaughn died. He actually had an actual video where he was low key mocking this shit. So it's like as long as you taking souls and it ain't none of your partners the one getting checked up out of here, everything was all good. But the moment that you start losing soldiers, now all of a sudden a reality check wanna slap you in the face. But I mean, in his situation, I mean, you kind of want to have as much protection as you want to,
Yeah.
because shit, you still got motherfuckers that's gonna be on your ass because of that whole situation, and it's fucked up. Because I'm gonna be real, I'm gonna say what need to be said. really, in my opinion, when that whole situation went down, I mean, what the hell did Quando Rondo do that permitted him to be a ultimate op? I mean, he was getting his ass whooped.
He was.
And honestly, Lil Tim did exactly what the opposite side would have did if the roles was reversed and it was a gang of them out there. Am I lying?
Hell no, absolutely not.
So it's like, not saying that, I hate the fact that a life had to be lost on both, incidents, but it's like, I mean, bro, you in the streets. You didn't join the army. You didn't join the Navy. You didn't join nothing, no military. You joined a gang. And gangs making up politics. I ain't gonna say they live by politics. That's bullshit. Cause I'm gonna tell you why. Ain't no way you telling me. And this is just, and I'm gonna say something real after this, but let me say this before I say what I'm finna say. If you look at the people that's criticizing and critiquing him because he want to drop his flag, and they supposed to be from the same hood. Yeah, now all of a sudden y'all holding him to a certain standard. But if my memory serves me correct, if you look into this story, when his homie got popped, nobody from that side was really trying to help the boy.
And see, Juice, I'm gonna let you finish real quick. And I clicked on the comments because I was curious to see people's reaction. A lot of people saying, and for a lot of the viewers out there, when your favorite rappers join these gangs of, whether it be Blood, Crips, Vice Lord, usually where these gangs originated in Chicago, California, they call it paying dues. Lil Wayne wasn't throwing up blood sign till late in his career. He went to Cali, this and that. I'm pretty sure Wayne had to pay dues. That's what they call it. Hey, give us some money to protect you when you out here. So these young knuckleheads are opposition from the sets, aka 40 Glock won't press you. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So it was rumored that Quando Rondo didn't want to pay dues. A lot of the guys like what was Nipsey Hussle former manager name? Big
Sam?
Not Big Sam. No, not Big Sam.
Big U.
A notorious Rolling 60 Crip. And people saying that's just the name of the nature of the beast. Baby had to do it, Ghana had to do it. That's just what it is. Not discrediting their street cred, which is dumb that you even should be bragging about, but don't feel like just because you don't know the notoriety that anybody's above it. Wayne had to do it, Gunna had to do it, Thug had to do it, everybody had to do it. YG's even notorious for having a song that starts off, all these rap niggas want to be Bloods, see them in the club and never see them in the hood. The real Bloods on your ass and they need that check. Like, you need to pay your dues, bro. You can't be claiming this shit and you don't know your knowledge and come to LA like everything be cool. Extortion to me? But hey, you know what you signed up for. Please continue.
So let's go into, thank you. That was my cousin dropping knowledge. Here it is. It's like, bro, I get it. They saying, well, he ain't paying. Man, let me kick something to y'all, man. And this just shit. Let's just call it like I said. Same way, I ain't trying to, divert the conversation, but I'm gonna keep it real. The East Coast feels some kind of way about the West and the South. They may not say it because they don't want to start no kind of rival shit, but we all know they feel like they the cream of the crop when it comes to this culture and hip hop shit, and they feel like we just some country bumpkins, and the West Coast ain't nothing but whatever they think of them. Am I lying? But let's be real here. Why anybody from the east side to the south side, whatever, would want to join a gang that starts and originates from the West Coast? Because all I've ever seen, in my opinion, is that, yeah, you may claim something when you within your state, but when you get to the Mecca, the homeland, or where that shit started, they ain't really respecting y'all like that. They kind of low-key laughing at you. They're like, yeah, nigga, you a Crip, yeah. Nigga, you ain't never even been to 60s hood, or if you done been, nigga, we don't know you. We ain't
Crenshaw,
this church with us.
Figueroa, aka
Right.
Hoover Street, where the gang
Hoover
was found.
Street, right? Bro, these people ain't taking y'all serious like that. I at least respect Chicago. They got their own shit. You know what I'm saying? But I don't understand why these other states fell in line in this shit. Especially, I'm gonna keep it all the way funky. I ain't trying to be disrespectful of any sort, but it is weird as fuck to think that now it's Bloods and Crips in motherfucking New York. New York? New York.
Suge had a big part playing that. Nas spoke on the song called Death Row East. You know, cats I grew up with used to bang them Death Row chains and throw up their sets now. So, you know what I'm saying? So Suge had a big hand in telling New York.
It's weird. It's weird to me because it's like y'all would just be. How can y'all be down with with a side that you was beefing with for a long time over some hip hop shit? But I don't want to be long-winded because I already took too much time. But just to lay it all out there, yeah, it is a point in time where it's too late because blood has been shed. And once blood has been shed, lives have been lost. It's like these people, your ops ain't gonna sympathize with you because you turning over a new leaf. You got to stay dangerous at all times because your life ain't nothing to play with. Obviously, he see that because everywhere it's turmoil with him, it's always gunfire, fire that follow. You know, so
right.
That's what I got to say.
Shit. I would just agree with you though. Like point blank, yeah, a person can just like try to get back on the porch and crap. But whenever a person lose a life, that shit is totally changed then after that point. Like I don't care about anything that happened. I don't care if you're trying to be like a great person nowadays, you're trying to change your life. Like shit, no. If a person dies, no, fuck that. Your ass is off the porch. Your ass ain't gonna come back on this motherfucker. It's over with after that. So yeah, I would just agree with you, Juice.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. It's crazy. It is crazy.
Said, Marley, if you
Marley?
got something to say, if not, I'm gonna be real quick what I got to say. All right. I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna leave it at this. I'm gonna speak specifically on the set of Quando, a former set of Quando Rondo, NH Rolling 60 Crip, Jay Stone, and a bunch of others spoke out against him. You know, he's an internet bang. He was a goofy anyway. And you take it how you want to take it. This is our platform. If you're new to this, welcome. If you're not, you already know how I get down. You know how we get down. Look. And it's not to throw shade or anything. I just want to say this. Nipsey Hussle was basically a neighborhood Rolling 60 Crip, right?
Right.
Who was the perpetrator in Nipsey Hussle's life?
A motherfucker named Shitty Cuz. His own motherfucking, I guess, hood mate.
Right.
Another neighborhood Rolling 60 Crip. Rather, he was shamed throughout the community for being an alleged snitch or not. He was a affiliate and former or current member of that set, right?
Uh-huh.
Don't you let that sink in? Feel how you want to feel about Quando Rondo. And like Juice was saying, he's saying this now because blood's been shed on his side. And it's not to make light of King Von. It's been reports lately that he had a lot of blood shed on his hands. And he talked about it a lot. I say it all the time. You live by it. Don't be surprised if it becomes your end. But I just want people to sit on that. Like, I'm not mad at him for wanting to get out, but it may be too late. But all the people from neighborhood Rolling 60 Crip, the man that y'all idolize, the man y'all paint mirrors of, his own kind put him 6 feet. So just sit on that. To the viewers out there, that's in games. Wherever you're set, wherever you from, sit on that. Take what I'm saying. I want you to digest it and make you feel some way, feel some way. I'm not apologizing for shit.
That's right. I mean, it don't get no realer than that. I mean, when you can get taken out by your own kind, come on now. You too busy, worrying about the ops and being down for the homies. And
Right.
the homies be the one to snuff you. Come on now. Come on now.
Absolutely, bro. That shit crazy.
Hey man,
Yeah.
it's always a mixture of the things, man. Like you said, it can be good when you down, when y'all both down in the mud, but if one of the other start elevating, the other one don't, it always a chance that envy and jealousy will root in, and things like that will turn up. Yeah.
And bro, it's crazy you say that. I said I was just going through the comments. These people could just be spreading rumors. They could actually be from LA. Who knows?
Mm-hmm.
But y'all know before Nipsey Hussle was passing, he was working with the LAPD on
Mm-hmm.
basically kind of coming to peace with some of these rival gangs, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was rumored that some of the NH Rolling 60 Crips didn't appreciate him working with them because he felt, yeah, your intentions may be good, but you bringing attention to some of the homies that's still active and ain't getting rapper money. So some allegedly, and it's all alleged, I don't want to put concrete to it, some of the Rolling 60 Crips, it seems like a unity support for Nipsey, but some of the homies, along with Shitty Cuz, wasn't feeling him. In the neighborhood, and on that LAPD, once he passed, you figure out he was being investigated. This is all facts. Look it up. He was being investigated. They was like, man, how you getting all this money? How, he's not a big artist, but he's doing all these great things in his community. We spoke on this show before. Usually when a black predominant figure is trying to speak of unity and conglomerate, he's always being investigated. Exactly. How you got this much power? And with power comes influence. What comes influence comes followers. What comes with followers and influence comes people that oppose the influence that you push.
All I'm gonna say is this: with that Nipsey situation, it was a lot more to it.
Oh man, come on.
Put it to you this way: you know how our boy Fight Crab. We ain't seen Crip Mac in a minute, right?
He got kind of vetoed and jumped by his own clique because they felt shit he was doing was disrespectful.
But the thing of it is, that they try to send this notion that ain't one man
bigger than the set.
Right. I mean, that's pretty much why Nip ain't here right now. And I could go into names and I can go into a whole nother story. I think you know what I'm talking about. Why he ain't there. But I ain't gonna do it. All I'm gonna say is this: if you feel like your set and your homies really got you covered and they down for you, I want you to look at every fucking story. You ain't necessarily gotta be a motherfucker from your set, just every story where a motherfucker go to jail or a motherfucker get killed and his family left. And we're gonna see how many of them same people that probably, if they showed up at your funeral, and if they was even nice enough to carry your casket, how many of these people actually really gonna look out for you if you ain't no longer here physically to do with your damn self for your family? Man, them people ain't studying you, and damn sure ain't if you get 50 years in a penitentiary, nigga, you're done. You're done. Right. They done forgot about you. You old news. You a legend. You a legend. You can have that street cred, but I don't know how hard that's gonna carry you within the prison cell. When you in a cell, hoping that you can live that 50-year sentence and or 25 just so you can get a parole hearing and bond out. But if they don't grant you that, then I mean it's pretty much a life sentence. And if you do get to finally get one after 25 years of your life, what state of mind are you gonna be in? The one that you went in with, or the one that that experience within itself gonna carry with you? Come on now. You gotta make wiser choices and decisions, y'all. Like for real. And shit, it's like an ongoing cycle. And if you see it's only two roads that it lead down, why in the fuck would you even want to indulge? Man, I wish Gorilla Pimpin' was here for this, man.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. This topic would have been great for fact. Not to put his business out. I think he just put his 2 cents on it. So, yeah, man, if anybody got something to say about this, I love this question. I love the answers once again. If not, we can move along.
Oh, yeah.
And this time, this time, Brother Marlis, please do that.
All right.
First of all, fellas, hey man,
Yeah. Well, you took it back to Madden 96. I was whooping my cousin. Boy, I was whooping his ass in 96.
fellas, man,
That nigga had his, he'll cut the game off on the Super Nintendo.
Hey, yeah, for sure.
Right.
Just let me go and get the question in right quick, man, because I got a little prelude for it. But fuck, man, hey, football Sunday. So, fellas, I want to ask, what's your go-to foods and drinks for football Sunday? But I already know one of the answers for one of the Panda mates. If y'all didn't know, man, I know a tub of ice cream and, some tears in the corner might be for somebody. But if you don't know why, let me refresh your memory right here.
Flashback.
Really too much anything to say.
Whole hoes out you ask me.
Thursday, Los Angeles.
Hey, dude, we like it. We only have this is our
football season. Playing against the Buffalo Bills. So
Rams all day.
Just trying to be a part of just understanding how great the Rams is. I got 100 up on my team right now.
I'm so happy to see nobody bet me.
Up on the Instagram or something, and we can go and bet this shit because it's all about the Rams. We repeating this year. Don't ever get that thing confused.
4 to 6 days later.
Stafford going quick again. A bad pass intercepted. Dave Jackson with it. They roll him down by contact at the 33. But Stafford, who was tied for the league lead in picks last year, though he's going to get the other guys 1 or 2 a game. Jackson put that one. Deflected in the air, a third interception into the hands of Boogie Basham. Stafford goes for the
End of flashback.
Well, thank you, Marlon, for bringing up that. And all I have to say to that is this: you owe me $100, then, player.
Hey,
No,
hey,
You did, man. I did it in spirit.
y'all didn't know, fellas, and people listening, hey, like Drew said, that's a good point. But the rest of that score was 7 sacks allowed, and it was 31 to 10. But hey, listeners, this go for y'all, man. Hey, if somebody would have been the first one to comment in one of the YouTube or Instagram, you could have had $100 richer today if you could have took them up on that bet. So hey, let's get into these comments, fellas. Hey, y'all never know when money waiting on you.
Absolutely, Marley. Thank you for that. That was it was perfect. It was perfect.
man,
I mean, this is the time of the year where I'm not petty. He's petty pimping, but I will be petty right now and say I enjoy every minute of that. It wasn't no game. It was more like a scrimmage ass whooping they gave y'all. So shout out to the Bills, even though I fucking hate you still. I hate the Bills because they in our division. But the fact that it brings so much satisfaction to hear one disappointed in his team after week 1, and that he had to go get on Madden to start whooping some ass. I don't know if he started whooping ass. I think he lost that game.
No, motherfucker, I won.
Oh, he won. Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. It brings great. I told him. Now, y'all, didn't I predict it right? I said the only way the Rams is gonna be relevant this year is if it's either on PlayStation or Xbox. And he's proved my point. He proved my point. Sunday. I'm sorry, Thursday.
It's only week 1. Week fucking 1. Fuck y'all.
It is.
I ain't tripping.
It is, but it's just that you saw the need to let that be your last words. That I had to capture it once what turned out, bro.
I wish you can capture all the times your ass be out there having a fucking motor lawn and fucking cook breakfast and fucking wash cars and shit. Capture that moment or whatever and then replay it to everybody else. Why the fuck you trying to do that shit? Man, fuck you, J Mark.
Oh man, I had forgot all about the $100 bet you dropped until I rehashed them. Like, damn, man, I should have acted like a man.
Every time I was right about something, I never saw you like post that shit up, huh?
You know better, man. You know better. Come on
He
now.
wouldn't be Marley if he did. So you know
Motherfucker these days, man.
yeah, sometime ass nigga now. Don't get it twisted.
Now look,
Man, they trying
I'm
to
gonna
see your
move
failure.
on. And Marley, I mean, we had he and like I had a hand in it. I did post to our social media, so check us out on TikTok, and I'm just saying for their podcast, and I'm just saying for that on Instagram. But not here there. Listen,
Wait. You being petty too? I like that. I like that.
Hey, look at the TikTok video. It's pretty funny. It got a little animation in it and everything.
Hey. We all listen, Marley. Listen. Let me tell you something. You listening to me now?
Yeah.
We are the ops to both of them niggas. They hate our guts.
I know
one of them hate us a little bit more than the other one. I ain't gonna say no name. I know he hate our team more than the other one does.
Because the Patriots fucking cheat so much.
There you go, right there. He'll reveal his hand. Time and time again. He reveal his hand. That's why you will never get my support. You paper champion ass nigga, you.
Hey, did you also catch the announcer said, Stafford good for giving away, 2 or 3 a game?
Yeah, that's fucked up, bro.
Yeah. I mean,
that's fucked up.
I'm just saying. You officially a championship quarterback, and that's how your first showing after you win the big one. That's what you do. Nigga, did your fundamentals leave after the Super Bowl? The key and objective is throw the ball to your team.
Man, hey, he was getting he was getting hit so hard, shit. He might
get away. Look, I haven't heard of pick 5. This nigga was giving away pick 6.
If them corners go to have career years and they get some contracts, they need to send some Christmas cards to Stafford, man. He helped them out. He started off.
For real. But I'm gonna say this to the original question. I'm gonna be quick and I'm gonna say what I gotta say. Go-to meal, man. It's always a Michelob Light and some rotel with turkey meat. I love turkey.
I like how this nigga put the drink first before he.
Wait. Turkey meat. Meat,
bro. Hey. I know growing up, ground beef is the natural thing. Putting rotel. It's like, bro, I really don't even like eating ground beef no more. Like when me and my girl eat, spaghetti, rotel.
Yeah, I ain't eating no spaghetti. Yeah.
It's healthy, and then the thing about it,
I ain't trying to eat healthy when I'm eating rotel. I'm trying to eat.
Bro, juice is so good. Because like everybody know ground beef got its own natural sodium, so it's already natural salt.
So you eating that tampered with meat like Canelo did right before he fought Triple G.
I guess it's good. Then I eat mine with wheat scoops. I eat mine.
See, that was a steroid reference. You ain't catch it. But
I really didn't.
Bro, I was gonna say rotel too, but I like regular rotel, not this healthy shit he talking about.
It's good. Give me the
spicy beef. Give me the spicy beef. Ground beef.
You gonna be shitting that shit out, man.
Hey, and you gonna be doing the same thing with your turkey meat. All right, so. Give me that, you know what I'm saying? Whip it up, Velveeta cheese, you know what I'm saying? Now, as far as a beverage, I'm not of course, I'm not an alcoholic like 2 primary suspects.
Why couldn't you say you're not perfect?
I'm not an alcoholic. I don't post pictures of motherfuckers with liquor bottles, but they look like they're supposed to be on the rice box.
Hey man. Don't talk about Charles Brown. It's the late great Charles
Brown. The man
looked
like MC Hammer Daddy. Nobody trying to hear this shit.
Rest in power.
So rest in power. On the rice box you're supposed to have been on with Uncle Ben right next to him. But yeah, man. Give me a beverage, soda or something like that. I don't need nothing, outlandish. And that's pretty much it for me, man. Of course, hot wings. Come on, man.
I was gonna say, come on.
Yeah, I'm about to say, bro, y'all fucking tripping.
Hot wings. I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I eat rotels. And what's the little sausages they have with the little toothpicks in them?
Talking about damn, what they call them?
What the beanie? I don't know.
Beanie
They're
wings or
like
some
little
shit.
small sausages
The
with barbecue sauce on them with the little
no,
toothpick on them, you know.
Yeah.
And yes, I do make my girl buy toothpicks because I do want it all bourgeois like that. You know what I'm saying?
Country ass
the
nigga.
mini glizzies. You be over
Yeah,
eating?
yeah, something like that, man. You know what I'm saying? Gotta have the toothpicks in them. You know what I'm
I
saying?
prefer meatballs, man. That's just my preference.
You know what I'm saying? Not a meatball, but I mean,
You over eating?
I mean, now, sometimes I would, you know, have my girl hook up the meatballs, have the goddamn bacon wrapped on them. You know what I'm saying? You know,
Man,
then
you
you
bougie
know,
as hell.
put the little.
Look, all of
Huh?
this extra shit that y'all talking about, man. Look. Every fucking Sunday, need hot wings, good like 12 piece of some good ass fucking wings, and some fucking beer.
12?
You
Yeah,
good.
I
Fuck
only
you feeding
hold
a
on,
baby?
hold on. He finna go on the rant. Yeah, I'm a real nigga. I only eat 12, but listen to this 40-piece ass nigga. Go ahead.
I got to stop you right there, big man. 12?
Bro, 12 pieces.
12 is enough for me.
12 weeks? Man, get the fuck out of here. Don't ever in your life.
Yo,
Look,
how
let me
many
tell you
wings is
something.
you
Let me
eating,
tell
little
you
nigga?
something. Let me tell
Hey,
you something. Let me tell both of y'all something.
But you eating 5 pieces out here? You ain't doing
If
nothing
y'all
like
ever invite me to a function and y'all offering 12-piece wings,
I'm kicking
taking
your
your
hungry ass
eyebrow
out.
right there.
I don't need, bro. If I offer you 12 wings
And it ain't enough.
any type of like hurt towards that, I'm definitely kicking you. Leave. Get the fuck away from me then.
Yeah.
Nothing lesser than 20, brother. Nothing
Nothing
less than 20.
than 20.
20.
Hold on. First of all, dude, you know how high wings is. I would never
Exactly.
any fucking party that I have. I would never.
You finna be reimbursing me for every wing you put on that goddamn plate.
On me.
This
You
man
expensive
goddamn
bastard.
wing.
I
Man,
mean,
let me tell you
They
something.
better be all drums too,
Man,
goddamn.
motherfucker, and you making requests? Nigga, hey, run me some money, nigga. Run me some money, nigga. Hey, one. Remember what I told you now. When in 2016, when I left this little nigga, nigga didn't have no kind of, size on him or nothing like that. Nigga just normal size, dude.
Right.
Ever since them supplements kick in,
Yep.
I swear to God, nigga appetite, it tell it all. See, he can't hide everything.
Absolutely.
Chicken has protein, bro. I need my protein.
Protein, yeah. Chicken has protein, yeah, but you adding a little more injected proteins.
All the protein I can get.
Protein in my bag.
One time I ate 35 wings in one sitting from Buffalo Wild Wings.
Listen, that's not an accomplishment, you greedy motherfucker.
Yes, the fuck it is.
That is
y'all know Wednesdays, I don't know. They do like the BOGO deal,
Yeah, BOGO deals.
So my girl ordered me like 20. I think she got 15. I don't know. Then you get another like 10-piece also. She's like, I'm not gonna eat that 10, Monte. So you can eat your 20 and the 10. I said 35, it's actually 30. I apologize. So yeah, it was delicious, man. I had honey barbecue.
Let me say something.
What?
When I come home, now I should be home sometime during the winter time. I think I'm gonna come home.
I'm tired of your anti-asking. We continue.
I know. I'm not gonna do your girl like that. I'm not gonna have her making 150 wings and I'm getting 12 and you getting, the rest, and she getting whatever leftovers you decide to give us.
Enough.
I'm going to Raising Cane's, sir. Don't even offer me nothing because I can't do her like that. I can't do her like that because I already know the type of nigga you is. You abuse a great thing. When you live with your mama, you get big ass separate portions of lasagna. I'm like, who paying is this? Yeah, this Vines. This is lasagna. What? So now you got your girl over here buying 100 wings.
You calling my cat Garfield? This nigga is Garfield in the flesh.
Garfield mixed with Snoopy, mixed with Scooby Doo.
I hate Mondays.
So no, that don't make no damn sense.
That's why
I'm a growing boy. Why would you deny me?
Growing boy, nigga, you old. You 29. It's over.
Yeah. I may have a late growth spurt,
Hey,
nigga.
that's some wild ass
A
shit.
late growth spurt. What it ain't gonna do you no good with the skill set you got. You ain't going to no league.
I remember that when I get drafted, motherfucker. Fuck you.
All right.
They got a dumb Matrix league that they drafted out.
Man, that nigga
I'm
going to the Z
Ashford
League.
Chaps. That's right.
Not the G League. That nigga going to the Z League. 0 people in the stands.
But nah, man, real shit. One, like you said, it's week 1. I will say one thing that stood out to me. Couple things. The Bills defense was legit last year. They was 13 seconds away from AFC Championship game. Nothing changed. Secondly, y'all supposed to have a number 2 receiver, but at one point, I feel like him, Matthew Stafford, and Cooper Kupp just playing fucking catch because like it was the only person he was targeting.
But that goes to his elbow problem that they were trying to downplay, which looked like it's an actual issue. He didn't get time to rep Robinson, so fucking he didn't trust. He went to the people he trusts because I had what's my man name, Hillaby or whatever last year, and that nigga never used to throw to that nigga. That nigga threw to him like 5 or 6 times this game, so I knew that nigga.
It's like they got a bunch of random white dudes lined up with Cooper Kupp, who is white himself. Y'all missing OBJ. Y'all probably should resign him. Von Miller, I'm happy.
Speak on it.
I'm happy he's no longer in my division, but god damn, hey, he came back to the fucking conference. That nigga look like he ain't lost a step.
Oh yeah, but shit,
Wait a second. Who Von Miller play with?
The Bills.
Oh no!
He said he wanted to be he wanted to win 3 Super Bowls with 3 franchises.
But he also
riding to get rings.
He's also the closest to breaking into the 30 in the all-time sack leading too. He only so yeah, he the man been
straight hand.
Tell you what it was. He saw the writing on the wall as he won that fluke ass ring. He said, "Yeah, I need to go to the Bills."
It's gonna be a long year for
Aaron Donald. One of them last paydays. That's what you trying to get. If I ain't hating on. But shit, for me, man, like shit y'all said, the wings, man, for sure. But I know a thing that people been trying out here is the buffalo chicken dip. Y'all ever heard of that or whatever?
Blue cheese, brother. Blue cheese.
No. The
buffalo regular buffalo sauce.
Yeah, the buffalo. It's buffalo sauce and chicken. Yeah, chicken dip. Either way, but it's pretty decent and shit. Like juice, I don't really drink like that. But I went to this beer Olympics. They had some fucking I think what is it called? Freaking pina colada Malibu type shit. Those drinks tasted pretty good. So shit. Got a couple of those in the fridge, but shit, man, yeah, wings for sure, and shit. She won't be working too much. Hey, I might have to send her one of these air fryers I got because you can do like 20 in like 15 minutes. Like you can a set of 20 wings in that bitch, and they come out and
have the air fryer.
Yeah, the air fryer. So shit, because I know I'm not gonna do it today, but I just bought me a 10-pound bag, and I usually do 15 for the first early games and 15 for the second half games too and shit. So yeah.
I eat all that shit.
Marley up in there sound like he flipping birds. You got a 10-pound bag, got him about to flip them. Got the birds on the side, yeah, Hey, come on. I keep moving. He G's in this motherfucker. Right next to the baking soda, right next to the mashed potatoes. Damn.
It ain't baking soda there. It might be some bread flour and some lemon pepper, but hey.
God damn, man. We flipping birds over here, B, man.
Oh
man. Pretty much, man, it's good to have the season back, I ain't gonna say too much, I'm just
Oh yeah, man. Hey, they look unstoppable. This is not the first time we've seen this though, too. Like
that's true. That's true. And Josh Allen did give up a couple himself. Like, I like Josh Allen.
But the key thing is that shit. It's an extra game now. It's 17 them bitches. One more chance of injury. One more. Never wish it on, but the NFL, that's how it is, bro. NFL is unforgiving.
I'm like Joe Jackson. I need results, or we getting switches. what I'm saying?
I mean, who
Hey,
knows? This may be the year you get them,
Hey,
Juice.
bro, I'm over here looking at the pregame right now. They got a black dude out here. They would make the black dude report in Miami at 100 degrees. He's standing by the thermometer. It's saying it's over 100, and this nigga in a suit sweating like he in church. So
Usually, what we do tend to do when those type of conditions are permitted.
So, hey, I don't know, man. It might not be today.
Man, I'm just gonna leave it alone. Leave it alone. Y'all know how I feel. We need a black quarterback.
I appreciate all the answers, man, and the food, and like I said, some of the tips, some shit I ain't did before, so I might be adding that to especially the meatballs with freaking bacon. I might add that to the repertoire.
Hey, change your life, boy.
Constantly eat meatballs, or what we doing here?
I mean, I'm just saying, you just get you know, whatever meatballs you prefer, wrap it up. I don't know what kind of barbecue sauce you prefer. You know, I'm a sweet baby Ray. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. That's the one.
So you know, of course, you know, put it in a pot. You know, have it all, you know, cooking up with, you know, you stirring it up with
Make some
barbecue
Philly
sauce.
cheese steak egg rolls, man.
Listen. Just because you work at Huddle House don't make you a chef. Let me all right.
Man, I ain't had no hotel in a long ass time.
Put some turkey meat in it, bro.
I mean, man, I ain't gonna lie, you know, my birthday coming up pretty soon, but nah, I'm gonna wait till Thanksgiving probably for that the whole thing to pop out, because you know we don't never do no traditional the dressing, and I hate that. I'm tired of this shit. I did that shit so much. Yeah, no. But
I hate the dressing.
Smell it out here, bro.
I couldn't hear you. It was too many going on at once.
Shit, I was like, I can't, like, bro, dressing is pure fucking trash anyway.
What the fuck?
I mean, bro, I used to eat it all the time. Wanna tell you, our family, man, Thanksgiving, boy, they slinging that shit like crack. I mean, I just, bro,
on that bitch.
Me and my girl, you know, ever since we, you know, lived together, we got away from that whole traditionalist type shit. Like we couldn't. Right. So, yeah, I know my birthday. I'm probably, you know, of course, you know, gotta go to my favorite spot. So, after that, you know, huh?
You never
man, it's like 30 y'all talking. Go ahead.
You never strip club? You on the Love Doctor?
Hold on, Marley, say it again. You sound kind of low.
I said, you going to a strip club, Love Doctor?
Oh, no. Oh, Vaughn, I mean, man, come on now. We've been there, done that. I mean, I could go to one, but Marley, to be honest with you, man, the strip club is cool, but the one I want to go to, they ain't got no water down there right now, so I don't think they're just gonna have a strip club open. Because where I live now, they don't get fully nude unless you're going all the way down to Miami, you know.
It ain't a strip club if they ain't showing.
Exactly. Thank you, Juicy J. Yeah. I mean, Vaughn know the spot. I have to take y'all there one day when they get some water. You know, they need that water because they gotta wash that pussy. You know, after they've been shaking that cat all in there, you don't want it to be smelling like no goddamn fish fry. You know, so I mean, you know. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know what I'm gonna do, man. I know my girl want to take me out to eat, and man, I really just, you know, my birthdays, I like to just chill.
You go to the Magic City, I think they got water.
I mean,
yeah,
you know how
motherfucker though, shit.
You know how fucking far that is and how high it is.
Which one you going?
I've been to Magic City.
Where you gonna go through first before you get to Mississippi?
hey, be like that nigga out bad, baby boy, $40, nigga. Like,
hell yeah. I mean, bro, I've been to Magic City. I just couldn't get in the time I went because I was too young. I was like 18, and it was like, we can get you in, but you gotta pay an extra fee. I'm like, so you tell me I gotta pay $100 just to get through these doors and see these athletic hoes? Nah, I'm not doing it. Not doing it.
Hey,
it was on Ballers Night, so who knows what that was what 2008. I mean, that was right. That was like a couple years after BMF had kind of got locked up. Man, who knows? If I'd have graduated a little earlier, I could have been there with Big Meech, Jeezy. I'd have been the brokest nigga in there, but I'd have been happy as hell, man.
He would have had Sturgis there.
He'd have been throwing money. They say Meech was known to throw that goddamn money.
Hey, I might have been an honorary member. He probably like, hey, little nigga, I like you, man. Hey, what's your name? Hey, BMF boy. Hey, so who knows, man? I could have been. Hey, who know? Hey, me and Jeezy got the same birthday, so could have been some luck on my side. But huh?
Nothing.
I'm just saying, man. Ain't no telling, man. Marley, you got a birthday coming up as well, so I mean, shit. I don't know, man. I don't know. I always just try to chill on my birthday.
Hey, yo, Marlon, I ain't just know your birthday was coming up, bro. How about this? Send me your address, and I'm gonna bring you. Well, I'm gonna go and send you a great gift, buddy. All right, I got something very special for you.
Yeah, I don't shoot it out on the government on public forums, but yeah, man, I'll sure get that to you, bro.
Yeah, absolutely.
Warren, can I take a stab? I guess it does your gift involve a can?
Well, no, it's just gonna be. I don't like my knuckles because as soon as he send me his address, I'm gonna head over there and I'm gonna knock on his door. As soon as he open it up,
I knew where you was going, Juice. I knew what can.
Yeah. I thought it was gonna be like a can of whoop ass.
Oh, yeah, absolutely true.
Okay.
I knew where you was going.
I forgot. I was talking to Warren.
But yeah, that was in the 90s. You should have caught that one. I mean,
he looked like he was more of a Goldberg fan or some shit.
The nigga that's coming that spear nigga a couple times in league.
Yeah.
Won't we all?
Hell no, wasn't me.
What?
Hey,
Get out on his ass. That man ain't plays things. Things supposed to whoop his ass. Nigga only had 3 moves.
Jack Knight power bomb spin a super kick.
He damn near paralyzed, bro. With the fucking super kick. He can't even kick nobody right. You can't wrestle when Stone Cold got more moves than you in his arsenal.
But Stone Cold, man, we get so far off this fucking. Stone Cold is actually a technical wrestler. If you actually look at his
hey, man, I don't know why you're surprised. This is a part of the show. This is what we do.
Exactly.
It's called Kick It for a reason, bro. We don't know where the fuck we go.
Exactly. Just don't kick me like Goldberg.
Man, Marley, you got another question, man.
Yeah, man. So once again, this is why I be saying they shouldn't give light-skinned niggas nothing. They shouldn't give them niggas money. Cause once, Steph Curry reign again, these niggas go crazy over shit that don't matter. Video games. You ain't get paid off these video games, but video games nonetheless. Some nigga, they end up having Greek Freak as the top ranking player or so in the league. And one of these foolish ass, freaking social media is a toxic ass place, said if that nigga was 6 foot, he'd be working at McDonald's. I wanted to get the panels and wanted to see what y'all saying. Why are these people hating on freaking my man Greek the Freak like he ain't got this shit out the mud? Go check it out on Disney Plus. Yeah.
I mean, it's the nature of the beast, man. It's like you said, social media, you know. It's fun, I guess, to critique these. I'm not trying to bring money to it. I guess I will. Yeah, bring money to these multi-millionaire athletes into it and just critique them. Oh, they can't do this. He can't do that. He don't shoot from this. He's slow. He's this and that. Motherfucker could humiliate us without even trying to the best of their abilities. You know what I'm saying? Like,
if you that good and got that good of eye shit, go train them. God damn it, get your
right. Like, it's a motherfucking video of Brian Scalabrine, the white mama, playing this kid at a rec center or YMCA.
Oh, I saw that.
Like, I don't think he was going full speed, and he demolished Brian Scalabrine. If you know, you know. If you having troubles with Brian Scalabrine, what you think you're gonna do with a top tier, maxed out superstar player in the NBA?
Ask for their autograph and get the fuck out the way.
That's it. That's it.
Hey, look like that one dude that they made into a meme off the Rick when he fucking playing against LeBron and freaking the Drew League and shit. He was out there and LeBron was coming towards his ass. My man eyes was buck as a motherfucker.
Wouldn't yours be? Big ass nigga taking this steroid trying to dunk on me and shit.
What the fuck?
Shout out to Clutch Sports, y'all. But skill, oh Bron.
Still got that disrespectful. But yeah, that's all it is. I let one of y'all go.
So basically, the question you asked about the whole ratings, right?
The rating things and about, do you believe that to be true? That only skill that Giannis have, this been coming up reading, is that is height.
No, because the thing of it is, he's proven year in, year out that he's worked on his game. It's funny. This is what kills me. RIP to the late great Kobe Bryant. Kobe was one of those players to where we saw his ascendance. We saw where he went in the lab and he put in the time and the work ethic towards his skill set, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he was praised for that. But it's like, since Giannis, who was a foreigner, who's came over to America, who showed dominance in this league, all of a sudden it's like, well, he doesn't do nothing but dunk. I mean, it's a certain panel mate on our station right now that knows that he does a lot more than dunk. He knows it quite up and close and personal. Ain't that right, Whiskey?
Bro, you keep on trying to bring up these motherfuckers with my motherfucking team, bro. I'm so tired of you, bro, with the disrespect, bro.
How's that disrespect? We talking about facts. Y'all didn't win.
Oh, look, I agree though, absolutely, bro. He is constantly getting better and better every year. So like,
Listen,
I don't even understand like
this
why.
what pisses me off. Hold on, I gotta say this one. I'm sorry, but I gotta say this. I've been playing 2K lately, right? This
Right.
what pisses me off. Luka Doncic, they already on the game got it built to where he gonna win the MVP all through the season mode on the game. So what does that tell you what they prepping him for? Oh, he's finna win him an MVP. Because it's all about what Marley said some episodes ago, back in the day. It's all about narrative. What pushes the line? What pushes the story? And I mean, honestly, let's be real. Luka is good. I'm not going to discredit him. I'm not going to take nothing away from him. But if we're going to talk about an arsenal of skills that somebody is perfecting and dominating in the same sentence, it's Giannis. Giannis
Right.
is the best foreign player in the league. Fuck foreign. Giannis is the best player in the league, period. Because a lot of people just gloss over defense. We just don't even mention it.
Well, shit,
So,
shit, that's my foundation. So I understand it, bro.
like, come on now, like I know Steph Curry just won a ring, so 2K gonna show him some love, as they should. He won a ring. Flair. You know the saying: in order to be the man, you gotta beat the man.
Yes,
So
sir.
right now he riding high on Space Mountain. But my thing of it is even with Curry winning the ring, it's like it still don't negate that Giannis is better than him.
No, it doesn't.
I mean, I'm gonna be real. I'm shocked. I'm in my third season in my my league mode, and LeBron is actually going down in rank. Like, he a 91. I remember at one point in time, you go play games of the past, LeBron retired damn near like a 95, averaging like 25. So I get it. It's just a video game, but it's like, don't have the specific biasness for certain people. Like, I feel like James Harden started this bullshit. Well, I don't understand his point. All he does is run up the court and dunk. I mean, first off, he has a skill that James hasn't perfected since the day he got in the league. He runs.
Coming into camp on date.
He runs. He runs down the court. Competes
He don't
on the
need to take a
defensive
weight
end.
cut just to come to training camp.
Right. So I mean, it's cool, people want to get upset about rankings, but I feel like, what the story we need to be talking about is the Westbrook thing. That shit gotta stop. That shit gotta stop. Patrick Beverly is ranked higher than Russell Westbrook? First off, I'm gonna keep it all the way funky with you. I know the boy had a rough season, but we're not gonna act like the boy didn't finish the season strong. There is no way Russell Westbrook is anything less than an 85. There is no way.
I
No
mean,
way.
what I think, just like you said, you touched on it earlier, and the same thing to go. Another person that was mad was Clay because his shooting, his 3-point, I think went to 88, and I think the only person in the 90s and 3-point is Curry this year. Everybody else, the highest they got is 88, but he was mad about that. But I think what it is, man, because what people don't realize, what are we doing right now? We're talking about what? 2K, huh? Promotion, free promotion all across the world. Because guess what they're gonna do during the season? Why they're gonna bring the motherfucking scores right back up, and ain't nobody gonna.
I don't know, Marlon. I think they hating on Westbrook and to that month.
No, Westbrook maybe not, but I'm talking about all these other people that.
Yeah.
Why when you buy that
get out of that Laker jersey, they not. Yeah.
That shit going up through the roof. I'm just waiting on them to drop my goddamn NBA League Pass goddamn code. That's the only reason I bought that bitch.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Can we trade Tyler Hero and get like Westbrook and somebody else? Like, what's up, LA? I know you hear me.
If we got a shirt, man, my shirt always been traded to white boys. That's
right. Hey, Vaughn, y'all seen the, y'all had it, y'all got it wrong the first time with the white boy Caruso. We gonna give y'all a second chance. Take Tyler Hero and Duncan Robinson and give us Westbrook, and
yeah, Duncan.
Caruso actually played defense. I hated the ball equal left, man.
Duncan we can have Duncan shave his head and wear sweat.
Right. He can look like Ernie Johnson Jr.
I'm straight. I'm good. Y'all can get
But to answer your question, pretty much, yeah. I mean, people put too much stock into it. Hell, even the players do.
That's another question. I think I asked you we was talking about it, me, you, and Warren on the call. Would you give a fuck if you making all this money about what
nigga, I am 5'10". If I even get grace to be on any type of sporting game, I'm blessed. I'm happy. Long as they make me taller than Isaiah Thomas, that's all I'm worried about. That's it. That's it. Other than that, I know I ain't gonna be shit on defense. My defense will be an F. But I'm giving niggas buckets. And put Vaughn on there too, because he could be like the practice player, when you're doing your dunk packages on and you're trying to see what dunk packages do, and you just keep getting dunked on. Yeah, he could be that dude.
Yeah, man. Like I said, all you gotta do, even if you want to buy it, bro. Hey, you get the game. You mad about your rating? Guess what they got? They got an edit button on that bitch. You can fix whatever discrepancies you see in the game. You can fix that shit. Problem solved.
That is true. Oh my god! But anybody else say?
Like a 11 power forward coming to a court near you named Jay Marley before you know it.
Oh my god! Nigga cheating. Anybody had anything else they wanted to add to this? No. Well, I think it's on me. Well, fellas, I got a question. I know we're talking about sports, but I kind of want to, change it up a little bit if y'all don't mind. I just want to see where y'all headed on this. Here it is. When did you realize you were evolving as a person? Y'all got the flow.
Man, I realized that shit pretty much it's like a constant crap or whatever. Like I'm always just trying to realize this shit. Like just trying to drink compared to like how I usually drink. Like I can't do that no more. Wanna know why? Because I have evolved, fam. You feel me? So now just like trying to get a understanding just about like what kind of person I am, like all of the crap that I personally want up in life, all of the shit I don't want up in life are the kind of vibes I want to be around and stuff like that. So I'm just constantly just like trying to meet new people and crap like that, which once again, I say about 10 years ago, I wasn't trying to talk to nobody. Like I was up in my zone. Hey, yo, I like this shit. Don't talk to me. Don't fuck with me. Leave me the fuck alone. But shit, yo, nowadays, I'm just trying to constantly talk to new people and trying to get they aspects of life and shit. So personally, I just think I'm evolving like every day. Shit.
Okay.
Absolutely.
That's the everyday. Vaughn, Marley.
Shit, I think you're supposed to evolve every fucking day. If you don't, then it's a problem, man.
I agree with that 100%.
Correct.
Because technically you're supposed to learn something every day, no matter how major, how small, how tedious someone may view it. You're supposed to learn something every day, some piece of information. But for me, I think when I evolve, I don't think it's a particular date or time. I think it's just when I could be open and honest about my insecurities. I think that's when evolving came to me, because that was something very hard for me to do. Like, for instance, I'm giving you an example. Like, Juice may know what I'm talking about. He may have noticed this. Maybe he didn't. Growing up, if someone was showing me something or telling me something and I wasn't knowledgeable of it, me, out of fear of being scolded or fear of being criticized for not knowing something, which is dumb, because if I don't know something, why should I feel some way about it? But I would shake my head, yeah, I know what you're talking about, and had no fucking clue really what you're talking about. None whatsoever.
Are you referring to us driving, me telling you what to do?
Probably that too. Like, it was, I had to learn that it's okay not to know something you had no prior engagement with. Like, if you never had to do it, why would you know it?
Right.
Absolutely.
And I think that stemmed from, and I'm not trying to play the blame game or make somebody a villain. Like, I remember when I was younger and I would come home from like kindergarten or first grade and I had schoolwork, and I don't know why my older brother would help me. And he's only human, he has his own flaws like we all do. He would kind of scold me, like, he would say some harsh things for me not knowing. And I think that would put me in my shell. So when people would try to teach me something or train me something, I would get nervous because I feared of being criticized for learning something. Because I don't want to be called dumb, or I don't want to be slapped across my head, or I don't want to be looked at as being stupid just because I didn't know something, because I process information slower than somebody else. So once I got comfortable, like, hey, what that mean? I'll ask questions after question after question till your ass get tired, because like I'm trying to comprehend this, so you don't have to double back or whatever. So once I got comfortable just admitting my flaws, like, I felt like I evolved because I was comfortable in my own skin. I was comfortable in who I was.
All right.
I was fine. That's when I feel I evolved.
That's real shit. Real shit. I like those answers. I like the answers. That's real. Marley?
Yeah, man, for me, like you said, once again, always, man, like everybody has and going down the right path. Just like a constant day-to-day thing, but when I realized it was when I was the same moment that I realized that I haven't been growing and that I was living up to other people's expectations and not living for myself. And that's 2013 or so. 2013, first year college, a lot happened in 2013, shit. Met my to-be wife, shit, got my first dog, got a lot of shit. So, but that's when I realized that when I got out the house, I was on my own, and I realized all my schedule that I had set and what I was doing or whatever, that shit, I didn't have to do those things. There was nobody who was going to make sure that shit, if I went to school, it was going to be on me. If I went to church, it was going to be on me. The only thing that I knew for sure I had to do, because it was on me, was make sure that rent was paid, which means I had to be my ass at Wendy's. So it was that moment when it was a shell shock to me, because like a little a moment of lost identity for a little while there. But yeah, it was that time when I realized that shit, I needed to grow, and I started to grow, and I started to see who am I? Who am I separate from? Just going to church all the time. The name for me at school was church boy. So who was I beside that guy, or whatever? So, and what did I really want, and what did I see, or whatever? So that's when I started to see that person developing. But like one said, this everyday thing. We have talked on this show multiple times, and I have always said that I'm nowhere near to that finish line that I want to be that person, but I'm happy. I'm totally happy with the growth and the discovery that I found out through therapy, through other things and tools in my life, and just being outside of that home state, which I call no defense, the box, whatever. But I'm talking about the mentality of a box, whatever, because you think this is all it is. This is what you do. Get a career. It don't matter what goddamn career it is. You get a career and you stay there all your life until it's over with. And as long as you're getting by, no matter if it's $1 getting by, you keep in that same spot. Because if you go higher, you don't know if you may fail. And if you go lower, you can't make it off of that. So just being out of that has helped me to grow and become better and be able to be somebody that I recognize and starting to know what my identity is and who I am. So, yeah.
My boy, choir boy. Heart is the house of love, and I learn. Oh, but
Hit it quiet, boy.
Oh, but honestly, I love every one of these answers. Boy, y'all took this motherfucker. Hey. Well, I ain't think y'all was gonna come through with these deep. I worry about y'all when y'all be sending them goddamn questions in the goddamn chat during the week. I be like, oh shit, we finna talk about Mickey Mouse. Boy, y'all coming through. Y'all coming through. All right, but to wrap it up, when I learned and realized that I was evolving, I'm gonna say the year 2016. I was 26 years old. That's probably the most pivotal year in my life so far. And I just had it in my heart, like, man, it's either now or never, as far as like getting out of my regular environment, like Marley said. And I have nothing against my hometown, but I just felt like with some of the ideas and some of the thoughts that was constantly running through my brain, I was like, yo, I can't just restrict myself to this box and just say, well, this is the end all be all. This is where I'm spend the rest of my days, rest of my life. So I ended up moving. And while I moved, I still had, of course, the SIP mentality, not simp, Marley, SIP, Mississippi.
I heard it, brother.
Because I know you will clip some shit and lie in the heartbeat. But anyway,
no, I'm not on the silk. I know about the silk.
Okay. As long as you know, 39401.
He is a constant liar.
You know what I'm saying?
And you don't believe
601. Here we go. But I remember I was at the first little gig that I had first got when I was down here. It was like a little railroad place or whatever, whatnot. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, man, I don't know shit about this goddamn job. And yeah, I could get trained up on it. I was like, I'm not interested in none of the shit they talking about. And at the very moment I was thinking that in my head, something told me to look behind me. And I looked behind me and I saw this big ass billboard behind me. You know how you have the little electronic billboards that have like different advertisement flash over the screen?
Mm-hmm.
One of the particular ones that I always remember was a billboard and it said, empower your life, don't wait. And I looked at it and for some reason it hit me then, like, yo, I didn't come down here to do the same shit that I was used to doing back home. It's okay to walk away from certain positions or jobs that, hey, it's not for me, because anybody know we all from the same spot. Where we from, wherever you had a job at, you try to hold on to that motherfucker.
Right.
So I mean, that's what started my journey. Like, far as just, in the career field, now it's even deeper because I started to stumble upon certain, content creators on YouTube and other platforms. And, I started to realize that I'm not the only one with these notions and these thoughts, going through my head. A lot of older cats, they put out a lot of key and valuable information over the years that's helped me, help define what it is that I'm seeking and I'm searching for. But I mean, I just felt like being 26, leaving my hometown for a place that I don't have any kind of resources, any kind of help, and knowing that besides my girl, I'm the only person I can depend on is myself. It puts a different type of some people say pressure. I say perspective. It puts a different perspective in your world because then it's like, you know what? I have to be on point. But a part of being on point ain't always just like Mother said, running to that same ass job and doing the same ass routine. Sometimes it's going to the parts of unknown to discover what it is that could be lying ahead for you that could be, I mean, could result into greatness, which I hope and pray that this wonderful platform that we building is a part of that. So
The best, number one, the best. No disrespect.
goddamn right.
We number one. Sorry.
We're gonna be number one, and ain't none of us was prior famous before we became number one.
Hey.
And then none of us had to leak no dick pics. I hope Ron ain't got nothing out there. To get no goddamn number one.
No comment. Go ahead.
This motherfucker here. But yeah, man, I appreciate y'all answers, man. That really, that really put me up on game. Like everybody seemed to have a steady, progress about trying to get to a certain level. And hell, the thing of it is, I don't see y'all plateauing, like saying, okay, well, I'm here and this is it. I see y'all being able to be guys that as you get older, you dig deeper and you seek more knowledge and you seek more, understanding. So,
Oh,
hey,
yeah,
man.
man. And like, I had to put the good foot forward because, later on the show, it's going to get ridiculous. So, hey, I have to go ahead and.
Yeah, it is.
I've been waiting on.
It is. Well, since we're talking about later on in the show, without further ado, Brother Marley, yeah, it's that time.
Oh, before we go ahead and let her sing, your brother Warren had one more person that he wanted to hear talk about that we wanted to squeeze in before we go there.
Oh yeah.
I'll go on and play it right quick for you though, Warren.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Like it. I don't. I don't know. When I saw this come up with him and announcing yet another pregnancy, I don't like it. I mean, y'all can be like, well, he got money, this, that, and the third, but the foundation of Black families, especially a strong father figure, is needed. This isn't a good representation of it, in my opinion. It's a great.
Someone you can take it from there and tell who that was.
Now, up off of that, I was gonna ask y'all, does him like having kids with all of these different women would qualify him as trying to be like a horrible father?
Can I go first? If that's okay.
Go ahead.
I don't.
Can you also tell us who we talking about?
Yeah, because
Nick
Warren just fucked that all up.
Oh yeah, I forgot. My fault.
Nigga, you sure you ain't been drinking, motherfucker?
Hey, I haven't. Not yet. I'm about
Not yet. Okay, I was saying, motherfucker. I know your ass probably.
I'm gonna need you to start thinking about it because you're acting like it.
I'm up on my vape right now.
Hey, my man. Hey, whenever you ask again, hey, why don't get the ball, coach? I'm gonna flip these for you. That's why you ate the whole.
What is it? What is in your vape? Beans? Come on.
Hey, what you think? Hey, what you think that's up in my face?
That nigga having a salt overdose right now. That's what's going on.
Yeah. Warren, can you give context to who we talking about here?
Okay. We're talking about Nick Cannon having his 10th child. Well, having his 10th pregnancy with a chick or whatever. And so they asked her, how do she feel about him, like having all of these kids with all of these women and crap like that. So she explained herself.
Who is she?
Which is the clip, which is Vivica A Fox or whatever, and
that's a lot of V's.
You asshole, man.
Right. So the question that I was asking y'all is him having a hell of a lot of kids by a hell of a lot of women.
I got a question.
Him as being a horrible father.
I got a question. Do anybody know how many baby mamas he got?
I think 9.
About
9.
7? Oh, I thought about 7, 8.
I thought it was 9.
I thought it was low because he got multiple kids with some of them. So
okay,
with Mariah.
Okay.
So he got multiple kids with some of them too, because some of these kids are people he had kids with before. So yeah.
And shit, I think he was having like twins and shit too. So yeah.
All right.
But anywho, the question is, goddammit, with him having all of these kids with all of these different women, do it qualify him for being a horrible person, like trying to take care of kids or whatever?
Go ahead.
I don't believe it makes him a horrible person, because at the same time, if he's having children and all these women through sexual intercourse, which we obviously assume is consent, they know about the prior women, right?
Right.
Of course.
So if he's a horrible person, what does that make them?
Terrible.
Now,
what the fuck?
now look, I'm focused, man. He can be in these children's life. He can be a present father. Does that make him a great father? No. Not saying he's not. People believe just because you're present, that's enough, especially in our community.
Right.
Because a lot of times you can grow up with a father figure in the house or around, doesn't mean that your relationship is always, no relationship is always peachy.
Hey,
but doesn't mean it's doesn't mean that you're always going to get the best out of that individual. Because I feel like I can only speak from first or secondhand experience, because my father didn't live in the same house with me. But from, classmates, family members, or friends that had their father prevalent, a father figure around, sometimes the vibe that they told me they got was they felt like being my father was a duty and an obligation instead of a privilege. If that makes sense to some of the viewers out there.
I mean, that makes sense, total sense. I mean, I'm just gonna kick it all the way real.
Go ahead.
I was in the home with my stepdaddy. Me and that nigga do not have a great relationship. And then when I did go visit my daddy, at one point in time we was cool, but as we got older, and I realized the older I got, the more bullshit he became more involved with. I was just like, yeah, I mean, my nigga, I just come here to get my 3-piece. I ain't come here to talk to you. But I mean, bro, you can't judge a man off he got a bunch of kids running around here, because that's like saying Keisha from the block that got all these goddamn kids by these different niggas. Did that make her a bad parent? I ain't never hear nobody call out the woman having a bunch of kids.
Right.
If you did, they just call her ghetto.
They usually assume that the woman is the one with the kids all the time. And just because that's another false friend, just because you with the kids, I mean all the time that the kids also feel that person is giving them all the attention and
exactly. I mean, honestly, I'm gonna say it like this. I mean, money does play a factor. Let's not act like he don't. I mean, he does have the sources, resources and means to take care of these kids. I'm pretty sure, you might get one bitter one out the bunch and put his ass on child support, but I highly doubt that. But what I'm more amazed of, if you'd have told me back when Drumline came out and he was wasting Dr. Lee tape, that Gigolo one day was gonna have all these goddamn kids, I'd have told you Man, Kels didn't write that goddamn song for Nick Cannon. You know, come on now, we know better.
What was my
But
nigga in the movie where he played the nerd that paid?
oh yeah, I mean he did pay for it, and love don't cost a thing. Hell, I'd have paid for Christina Milian too.
No, hey, it sounds like he a part of the membership. You know, I'm the
I mean,
the community.
Marley, I don't think he's a part of the membership. I think he's an elite member.
Yeah, he's an elite in the community.
Yeah. Only difference is he ain't going out cutting the grass himself. He paying Pedro and them to go cut the grass, and he paying Rosalita to go cook the meals, and all he got time for is fucking and wilding out. But
that sounds like a hell of a life.
Can I say this too? We speaking on Nick Cannon. If you ever notice, it's always a sexual bias by the sexes when it comes to children. Because hell, if I'm not mistaken, the great singer, Miss Kiki White has more children than Nick Cannon. If not,
exactly. And they gonna say what? She was with her husband. Okay, they ain't married now.
Exactly. So I mean, it's like when a man does it, he just screwing around, dropping his semen everywhere, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not saying Juice was touching on. Not saying they don't critique women, but because she was married at some point, it's more deemed a sociable or approvable. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, these women, they have social media, they watch news, they have smartphones too. They know the goddamn children Nick Cannon have. They have seen. It's kind of like the NBA YoungBoy things. People critiquing him having all these kids. Why these women continually keep to spread their legs, knowing, okay, he keep having these kids, but not yet once has he solely and exclusively committed to either one of these women. So, like I said, if Nick Cannon is this bad person, what does this make the women?
Exactly. Come on now. I spoke on this earlier. Start Googling the women that you want to sleep with, as far as actresses and just celebrity women in general. When you start looking at the spouse section and you start seeing the word more pop up, and you seeing that they've been married over 15 times or some shit like that, man, come on now, man. We can't be sitting here passing judgment. I mean, Vivica Fox, I'm just gonna keep it all the way funky. I'm sorry, I can't even get the thought out of my head that you lick 50 Cent's ass. I'm sorry, that's just you. Come on now.
That's just a giving woman, man.
Come on now. I mean, I used to want to hit. Now I just pass you to my cousin. But
since I wasn't happily, spoken for, man, I take care of that.
I'm just saying, it's crazy that we're talking about somebody that is going to take care of his children. We're not talking about, because obviously we see Nick Cannon is a devoted father. He's always got kids and around them and being with them when he has the time. I mean, let's not act like this man ain't got. I mean, it's a risk and reward that come with he got all this money. I mean, he got to go out there. He got to go out there and grind to get the money. So we can't sit up here and say he's gonna spend however many hours out the day or weeks with him. I mean, women can't be, ridiculous and be like, oh, well, he should be spending more time. Well, what do you want? Do you want a man that's able to provide, or do you want a man that's able to provide time and be broke? Make your motherfucking mind.
On that Juice, on that point, is that first of all, none of us know what this man is doing. All these people are speaking from the outside. The full context of this, she's on this show that's first of all a channel that, I mean, I'm not shitting on it. They're on a TV channel, but BET Soul, I think you got to pay for that channel. And the podcast is called Cocktails with Queens. So I'm pretty sure they liberated people over here that's talking shit about stuff that, just like we doing on the show right now, that we don't know about or have any facts to prove, just putting our opinions on it. But the thing that I saw also that about this is that it shows like I said, that inner racist thing of bias of black people, because how are you just gonna immediately assume that my man is being terrible with his kids or is a bad father or don't, because you don't know anything about this man. You don't know what he's doing with his kids and how his kids feel. We won't know until they older, until they get out there on their own and they say something about it.
Right.
If they felt they getting enough attention from their dad, or they getting the attention that he need. And like you said, he's he's in control or in production in almost every venture or job he in. So this man can take off the time or do whatever he need to do to be able to be there for the kids and come whenever they need, and they always know they can talk to him. I'm pretty sure of that.
Right.
So let me see this. He's giving them the life that they need. Financially, they're gonna be set. They not only worry they don't have to worry about is shit, what I want to do with my life, which is a great worry to have. And he's there for them. They have the time. They've seen him. They know who their dad is. They know what kind of man he is and what he's teaching and installing them. So I don't see what the issue is. It's just, like I said, it's the thing that most fall into is that, oh, black man, multiple kids, he must not be good to their dad. And then I looked to see when did this interview happen and shit, because I'm like, I guess old dude wasn't famous, but last time I checked or whatever and shit, my man right here.
It ain't weak, mother. I don't pull out.
That nigga got 33. Ain't nobody talking about that nigga ability to have.
Exactly.
That nigga got
Exactly.
33
And
goddamn.
he feeding his kids like they in Africa. 25 cents.
That nigga is 20 kids away from having a full NFL roster.
Man. I mean, come on now, man. It's Nick Cannon now. Come on now. We know he, I don't know him personally, but he comes off as a good guy, a family man. So, I mean, it just sounds like some bitter older women that just didn't have nothing else to talk about. And and I'm gonna be honest.
Everybody else on there were like before Vivica said, just the contents, whatever. When I was clipping or whatever, they seemed like they was going off what we were saying, that they have no reason to believe that he's not being a good father to her.
Exactly.
But
this something we glossing over this. It goes into something we talked about last week. Is it a biasness when a black man gets with women outside of his race compared to a black woman when she get with somebody outside her race? It wouldn't be no big issue if he was with a sister or a couple of sisters and made these babies. No. They want to bring awareness to it without really bringing the real issue that they got with it, and that's who he laying up with. See, that's what really the issue is. But like I said, they can say, well, Serena's married and Janet married, but I guarantee you Serena gonna end up in a divorce. Mark my words.
Damn.
And how did that whole Janet thing work out?
Shit, I hope not. I rebuke that. I hope not.
I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna say it, man. She gonna get tired of that pink wing worm. She gonna come back.
Oh
crawling.
my Jesus!
She gonna come back crawling. You know what I'm saying?
She never been fond of black. Did you not watch King Richards? They seeing their daddy getting their ass beat by black hood niggas. I'm pretty sure she good off that.
Well, Canada is always dry. That's a subliminal. That's all I got to say.
Oh
but
my God, here we go.
I'm just saying, man. Man. All right. We're gonna see how long she gonna be down with the pink.
Wow. But I agree with all y'all though with Nick Cannon, bro. It's just all about the time he give the kids. It don't have anything to do with him having like all of these women and stuff like that. Who gives a fuck about the baby mama? It's just all about what you can provide for your kids, and if he can provide them with like time, and because point blank he is a very like busy person or whatever. Like he got all these shows, all of these movies and all this other crap that he have. So it's going to be hard, obviously, but just as long as he can carve out the time to make sure that he spend time with his kids, that's all that fucking matters. I don't care about any damn thing else, because point blank, your kid only cares about you. Yeah, it's great he have all of the money and stuff like that. Absolutely, it is going to be great. Absolutely, but as a kid, I just wanted to see my damn pops, like point blank period. I was just trying to spend some time with him. So yeah.
All right.
It is all
man, to me, it just sounds like
kids, man. Point blank.
couple of them women on that show need to get smashed, and you know, I know we all in relationships and married, but if circumstances was different, you know, we slinging nothing but freezer meat over here,
Hey,
baby.
yo, fam. I am not up in a relationship, fam.
We
I
know.
am not married.
If you made it anything prevalent and clear
Fam.
these last couple weeks.
My bad.
I am not in a relationship, fam.
You're in a
How my
temporary.
man Kid Cudi said, Mr. Solo
You in a temporary
Fam,
you in a pending contract. You in a pending contract right now. All right, yeah.
Keep that relationship crap out your fucking mouth.
Okay.
Franchise tag juice. That what you saying? Franchise.
Yeah, he in a pending. It's pending right now. It ain't fully just transacted and went through you just yet.
Fellas, man, not to cut the convo short, brothers, any means. I'm loving everything, but Brother Marley, viewers, man, new to this, shame on you if you're not. Please let her do what she do and bring him in.
Yes, sir.
When my heart has been broken and I'm climbing the walls, I need a man who will make house calls. I need a love doctor.
Yeah, y'all. We back up in this thing. This is the Love Connection, and I am the Love Doctor, and we're back with another one. And you know, from the looks of it, you know, this show has already been off the chain. Yeah, I'm showing my age, but that's off the chain. But fellas, I just want to say, you know, how y'all doing? You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Doing good, Doc. Doing good.
Okay. Okay. There go the third voice. You know, I did put the cup down. All right. So I hear that, you know, there's some help needed from the Love Doctor. So without further ado, Brother Petty, go on and let them know what's going on.
Oh, love, Doctor. It's a little help and also, you know, a chance to, you know, confess. You know, you said you wanted more of my community activists on the show, so I thought, what better way to start off with was this question right here, Love Doctor. So
here it is.
The question I'm gonna go ahead and ask, and then I'll drop the letter after that. What is the longest you're willing to go without sex? We talking about that build up, them blue balls, brothers. And I'll go on and start it off since it's mine. And before I go, I'll hit a community activist alert. Community activist alert. Okay, fellas. Here. So, Love Doctor. Like I said, I'll start it off. Me back. Like I said, I mentioned 13 earlier in the show, and also this was the second half of that 13 that I was planning on mentioning. Was that during that time, my mindset was the shit. I was on a nut a day. I was gonna get a nut regardless every day. One way, 4 ways. It's gonna be me. It's gonna be a girl, escort, or somebody was gonna get that nut today. So as far as me, I was gonna get that goal, that achieve every day. Every single way I can get a chance in it. So I had no rush in it. You know, I was cool with somebody who I was taking more serious if they wanted to take it slow, because like I said, one of them 4 ways I was gonna get mine. So I was good with like, go on, yes. Let's get to know each other. It don't matter, because the community activists will get released. So I'm good. Fellas, you got it.
So the question I'm asking is damn. So you ain't wasting no time. Basically, what you saying?
No, not at all.
Because you said a whole lot of everything. To mention a whole lot of nothing.
I was covered, brother. I was good, no matter what.
Okay. So in other words, day was
my limit back then. You know, that was
okay. Ling came through in the clutch with the happy endings.
Hey, whenever you need it, bro. I was getting mine.
It's a section on the hub, man, bro. I can tell you.
Hey.
Oh my God.
Oh no,
that very thing.
I didn't need the hub, brother. You know, that store that you like going to, you know, so much. The owner's son, I knew him personally, so he knew all the porn stars, kind of people, all that kind of. So I was good.
You had a pocket pussy?
No. I ain't have one of those. Like I said, he had he had the Rolodex of girls that I can talk to if I need it. So yeah.
Okay.
Make sure I
I
want to
think
go.
ain't nothing wrong with that. I've been
Okay.
quiet about, service of
Oh
women
shit.
of the night before my pass. I
Oh
mean, it is
Lord.
what it
Oh shit.
Oh
Oh,
Lord.
oh shit.
is. $40? Yeah.
Oh shit. Hey. He must just watch that goddamn movie because he's done said it twice. Yeah.
I know, right? And then he put the accent on that shit and everything.
that part struck a nerve. $40. That's a deal, baby. What you mean?
But nah, I myself,
Mm-hmm.
unwillingly and unintentionally, I went a full year without sex. And I say unintentionally, like I wasn't trying not to fuck. I just wasn't getting no fucking. That's as long as I guess I'm willing to put up with. But I'm kind of in a similar to Marley. Like, as I gotten older, I think 12, 14 days, that's as long as I can do. Like, my girl on a rag or something, and she just not in the mood, her head hurt, whatever, and she's not feeling it, hey, I'm hitting the hub, I'm hitting X videos, I'm hitting XN, double X. Yeah.
Yeah, please just let us know all the sites that you visit, sir.
Yeah, man,
they get on
we, what I'm saying, we finna do what we gotta do, whether it's BBC Grannies, whether it's BBC Pugs, BBWs, midgets. Y'all ever seen midget porn?
No.
Nah.
No. Not an interest of mine.
At all.
Hey, cause them little motherfuckers be thick and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Let me tell you something, Ernie Johnson. You better go on with that kinky shit.
Like, I'm dead ass serious. Like, look, me, them motherfuckers be thick as a motherfucker.
You do realize no. That was the time you didn't come with me. It was a midget in the club, the strip club, Black Diamond. And if I'd have known you was into it like that, I'd have called over there and I'd have let her little ass work you.
Goddamn right. The best $20 I would have spent.
Jesus Christ.
Get your little ass up here.
Stop it. Get to me.
They put their little hands around me and they get to playing that skin flute and stuff.
Whoa.
Skin flute. They take both their hands and twist them.
This question
what the
just
fuck
went,
is going on?
Yes, take the reins, please.
Oh my god.
Niggas going up, down, on and shit.
Oh,
man.
and he's
They
still
get on that tip and
going.
work that tip.
Fine. It is I, Mr. It is I. Can you mute yourself? Somebody else can speak.
Nah, you know how you watch them, they working that tip and they make that sound.
Oh,
Man, it's fucking look. All right. Yo, me personally, man, I didn't care too much. I would say I would wait probably about a month until I start just like trying to be like an asshole about it and bring it up 24/7 or something like that, like all the time. But yeah, shit, I'd say about 30 days.
So that's some 30 days after you come out the road, you come back to your relationship. And y'all get
After he had made another baby one, a cloud in another city.
Coming to a Lot Lizard store near you, man.
Wowzers. I'm so tired.
There's a movie called Lot Lizard on Tubi.
Unbelievable.
Lot Lizard on Tubi? What the hell?
Yeah, you know them like them bootleg, low budget movies.
You know about that
We're not
movie that
talking
they
to
got
him anymore.
advertising? Yeah, it's on Tubi. Yeah, there's some 2 holes on the cover. Oh my God, this nigga right here.
Jesus. Love, doctor, please. Help us.
Oh,
absolutely.
Thank you, brother Warren, for your relationship advice. With me, it just depends on what's going on. I mean, yeah, you go through your drops. I ain't gonna sit here and say and give a timetable because you never know. It could be a few months. It could be maybe a month. It could be sometimes maybe a few weeks. It just depends on what y'all got going on. I know, a lot back when I used to work at one of my old jobs, that 12-hour shift, man, I wasn't no good. It wasn't gonna be none of that. None of that. When I get off, I'm finna eat, shower, I'm going to bed. I ain't got time to be trying to sit up here and fulfill what's your factor to say. None of that. None of that. Now, I mean, I think as far as a duration time, I mean, listen. I'm a Adidas kid, and if you know what I mean. All day I think about, all day I dream about. Come on now.
Shit, if you know, hey, yo, about his grandpops, then hey, yo, you already know what's up. Absolutely.
Hey
Hold
man,
on, hold on,
fuck you.
hold on,
Yeah, they run up in the family.
hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. I done told you about disrespect it. You know what? You know what?
What you
At least
talking
my
about?
granddaddy didn't run. My granddaddy might have been cheating, but at least he acknowledged he was in a relationship. We waiting on you, nigga. How about that, you Morton salt eating motherfucker?
Hey, he's still over here lying to himself.
Yeah, he is. He is.
Hey, old girl need to put him on blast like a city girl did Diddy. Like, nah, we ain't talking, motherfucker. We take.
Hey,
So,
listen, man, I don't know what y'all talking about.
so I mean, before I was rudely interrupted by this little disrespectful motherfucker here,
Reigns in the family.
I mean, hey, you know, we slang freezer meat, you know, for decades and centuries. I mean, but still, I think for like I said, I can wait however long, but I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna keep it all the way funky. I tell my girl this all the time. See, sex ain't important to some women. Y'all feel like you don't understand why it's a big deal. And I can't say this no other way but pimpish. You might not understand why it's a big deal to a man, but this ain't for you to understand. It's for you to get. You understand? Because you sit here talking about what you willing to give up or what you can go without. But if you plan on keeping a man with some good freezer meat, you better get with the program. Or elsewise, he's gonna be slinging freezer meat somewhere else if you get my drill. Some. Yeah, and all that.
Gotta have that booty.
I'm just saying, you know, goddamn, what did I move in with you for? Just to look at you? I'm trying to stroke something. You know? Hell, you only I ain't gonna say that. I'm gonna get some niggas. I'm gonna get some niggas next time. I'm gonna be quiet. I caught myself. I was finna say you only good for two things, but I ain't gonna say that.
Hey, just save it, man. Just
Yeah. That's
live the fight another day.
that's meeting talk when the Zoom ain't on. But yeah, man. You know, anybody else got anything to add to this?
I mean, everything need to be said, but definitely said, man.
No, everything that was said was not needed to be said from your part, but we did not need all.
Look, man.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah,
let's go on, doctor, before you start going on.
We went to the midgets and shit. But anyway, here we go. Fellas, I got a question for y'all. I want to get y'all take on this. Okay, here it is. Has money always played a big factor in relationships?
Yeah,
I knew
absolutely.
you were gonna say that. Go
I'm
ahead.
gonna tell you why. Because it's money, and we fucking need it. We absolutely need it. I mean, it is a huge fucking part of the relationship.
Okay, but hold on. But can I throw something out here though?
Yeah, what's up?
Okay, let's go all the way back into the old time. You know what I'm saying? When we was, struggling to survive, when the Great Depression and wars was kicking off and shit. I mean, great grandma, she, had a man, and he wasn't necessarily making a lot. So how is it that which I know times change, I mean, of course, but how is it that they could get married and be in love? Not saying that they ain't cheat on each other and promiscuous shit didn't happen back in the day, because that would be a lie, because obviously we know that because of my granddaddy. But how is it that back in those days it seemed like money wasn't as big of an issue as it would later become, as if it's a requirement in order to I ain't gonna say flex, but I'm gonna say in order to keep the interest level up with the woman? It shouldn't be about that.
It was simple. We spoke on this. Matter of fact, last week's episode.
Yep.
Because when the feminist movement started and women wanted the right to vote, which is nothing wrong. Women wanted the right to work, which is nothing wrong. They went out and got their own as well. Hey, I'm working 40+ hours just like you. I'm coming home just like you. I got my own account just like you would, with a shared account if you choose to. Opposed to prior to the 60s and but definitely 60s and before, where a lot of laws were, institutionalized to keep women from doing these very same things. They had to be more reliant on the man. So whatever he brought was great. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I don't have a lengthy education system, a level, excuse me. I don't have consistent income coming in. So if he's out here doing what he's doing, or he's bringing what he's bringing, fine. Once I got the ability to work too, hey, what can you bring to the table? You know what I'm saying?
Well, see,
I would say as a part of that too. As a part of that, and there's also a mixture of what you're saying. It's a holdover from that also mentality of before times too, because the main thing they're looking at is not the hood boogers and the hood rags. They on a different time, but the actual respectable women are looking for is like a stability or whatever. They need to know that shit if they, because you, like you said, the next thing you know, you get married off and that fucking you expected to have kids and shit, but you don't want to just have kids with somebody who's over here, shit. He's crying about leaving his mama house and shit, and ain't thinking about working and shit, nothing like that. But expecting all these things to happen. But like, how are we gonna get this? How are we gonna get the money for me to go to the store to get this food, to put the food on the table? How are we gonna get even somewhere to live, whatever? So that was a quality into it as well. I would think in the mindset. So like, hey, shit, it's a part of it because they need to know the stability of this family that you already imaginalized in your head of them providing for you and shit that is gonna be taken care of.
I hear what everybody's saying, but let me tell you why I'm finna change the curve with y'all with this. If you listen to the question, has money always played a factor in a relationship? It has, but let me tell you where we wrong at. Okay, like I said, yeah, you can go to, well, eventually the feminist movement, and then women start working and making money and all this and all that. But see, the thing of it is, women might have made the money, and women might have went and did X, Y, and Z just like a man. But it ain't nothing like coming home to, a significant other. See, we breaking it down into the science of why it happened and the result of it. But the thing of it is, it's saying, yeah, you got money. And yeah, it played a factor because you want to be able to build. But see, the thing of it is, what about the man, the good women we talking about? We ain't gonna talk about the hood bookers, Marlon. But what about the men that they had the potential, they just hadn't reached it yet? So money gonna play a factor to where it's the biasness coming in, where it's like, yo, you haven't reached your potential, so I can't really fuck with you. But when you get there, oh, I'm all game for it. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. Because if that's the case, every single one of us sit up here and say we're not where we want to be right now, right? Financially, spiritually, everything, right? So the women that take chances with us, and one you included because you're in a relationship, but the women that take chances with us, you got to think about it. Yeah, they can say, well, yeah, you hold this, stable job or this stable career, whatever. But the thing of it is like, so basically it comes off as women only going with the highest bidder or the best suitor for what she feels is stability. But that's bullshit because it's like, where you at right now is not promised to where you're gonna be later on. That's why I pose this question, because it's like, if you look at the olden times and even when the modern times started to come into fruition, you got to say to yourself, yeah, they started working. Yeah, they did this, they did that, but it still doesn't negate the fact of where's the potential guy. See, we always looking at the case, but I'm gonna say the jar half empty, like either you're working or you don't. Yeah, but it's people out here that jobs never screamed to them. What about the Steve Jobs? Yeah, they went to school, but they wanted to create something. Yeah, they had a degree, but they wasn't necessarily. Steve Jobs quit a stable environment working for Atari. A lot of people don't know that, in order to go chase his dream. That's why I said if money play a big factor in everything, then it's like there's no such thing as love in a relationship. It's just stability.
I mean, that's what some relationships are. That's what some cultures has it as is. I mean, not to speak like I'm full knowledge on this, I only watching damn TV shows on it, but like in the Indian culture, like shit, they still doing matchmakers, and they have like whole resumes for these people, women and men or whatever, going from race, job, education background, and then your habits and stuff like that. And those relationships are going strong and moved on or whatever, and love came after they talk about how it came after the arranged marriage and shit like that. They fell in love with these people over time, but all of those things were secured from the moment go, and they family picked those or whatever. But like also I wanted to flip it to you was that shit, it's not like this is something that we can't pull it either. So I'm like, for you, bro, when you do feel like you get to that point that are you willing to take a chance on some up and coming girl or some shit like that? Or because you are established at that point, would you not see that as appealing anymore?
Oh, I definitely. Let me tell you something, and I practice what I preach. If I know her heart is genuine, I'm not going to give a fuck about what she has and don't have. I'm gonna look at it. Look, you carry an ambition and a drive about yourself. That's a turn on to me automatically. But then also, I'm not getting with you because of what you can potentially do for yourself. Because I can't sit up and say, "Oh well, by you being successful, I'm gonna reap the benefits." See, I'm not. If I help you, it's gonna be to see you shine. It's not gonna be so you can take care of me. Nah, it don't work that way. Because we taught to be the providers, protectors, right?
Mm-hmm.
So to answer your question, yeah, I would take a chance. It would be one of those situations where I would have to really get to know you. We're gonna have to take things slow. Because my thing of it is, what's the difference? If I marry a woman that's got an established career and get fucked over compared to a woman that ain't have shit and I get fucked over, it's still the same result. I'm fucked, right?
Right.
So, I know people like to send this notion, well, money marries money. Yeah, sometimes. But I'm a type of person, I want to have genuine experiences in my life. I don't want to have made up or bought up expenses. I don't want to buy my way into a woman's heart. I'm called the love doctor, not the simping doctor. Big difference.
Bro, it's cool for you to be like that, but then it goes back to like the double standard. It ain't gonna be the other
Right.
way around.
Right. See what I'm saying?
And that's very true. Juan makes a valid ass point because we all want stability in one way or another, not just financially. And I think money, I don't say money. I think what you was saying, you want somebody with ambition. What's your dreams? What's your goal? Do you have a plan? It's all right not to have the money right now, but do you have a plan of what you want to do with your life? But one, I just want to touch on the double standard because I'm gonna go so left with this topic. A lot of people like to use this for example of love shining through criticism or love shining through what's popular. When a man is courting or talking to a plus size woman, how often do you see a woman of petite size talking to a plus size man?
Never.
No.
It's rare. It's rare.
Shit, they are them whores.
Yeah, cuffing season when you need to be warm. That's all I hear about.
Yeah.
It goes to show that whether it's fair or not, I ain't gonna say my famous saying, but society paints a woman shortcoming or a woman coming up short with hugs and kisses and it'll be all right. Not saying if being plus size is a horrible thing or you're a bad person, but you by popular opinion not meeting fit standards or beauty standards, which I don't agree with, but don't talk about her, don't do this. When the shoe's on the other foot, it's memes, it's jokes.
Yep. Right.
Go your fat ass to the gym. Why you eating so much? Like I said, what a man's desires or a man's preferences is brought to the forefront, it's took almost as bullying. When a woman mentions her preferences, she just showing what she's willing to not put up with. It's got to stop at some point. Like, hey, because I got preferences and you do, like, it just gotta stop, man. I can't even speak on it, but I always catch how people like to put what our wants and things that we want kind of to the back burner. You know what I'm
Correct.
saying?
Exactly, which it shouldn't be like that at all. I mean, if we want to play the preference game, oh motherfucker, we can play it. We can play it. You ain't gonna like mine though, cause I'm gonna break some hearts. But man, hey, any more to this topic? Cause man, I'm enjoying this. Man, but if not, we're gonna move on to the final question. Y'all ready?
I'm
Oh
ready.
yeah.
Here we are. Why are men more willing to date an average woman than a woman is willing to date an average man?
Damn, goes right off what I was just saying.
Oh yeah,
Right.
boy,
Same exact thing.
perfect.
Oh man.
We'll date an average woman, she treats us good,
I believe, and this is just my 2 cents. I believe every woman at some point, some a lot more than others, some a little more than others. Not all, but I think it kind of plays into that. I feel like if you put a bunch of women in one room, 100 women, that's always the number with me, 100. It's like that 100, 50 or 60 find something not to like about each other. And where you going with this, Ron? I say this. I feel like women, they date for love, but it's also notoriety and status at some point, in my opinion. Like Valentine's Day, I never forget one Valentine's Day. I think we just started talking on the second year we started talking. And my girl's not a real, stuck up person. It's not hard to please, this and that. But she was noticing some of her female counterparts were bringing their significant others, were bringing things to the job. Now I had shit planned all day, like stuff I bought. I, want to surprise her. And I'm the notion of, okay, if this day about me and you, why do I need validation from other people?
Correct.
So, but I got you. And now these individuals that brought stuff to their significant other shall remain nameless because she was friends with some of them. And I knew a couple of these niggas, so I knew these niggas were doing in their spare time and what they were.
Hey,
me.
no.
If you know, you know.
Hold up.
If them niggas hear this episode, them niggas snitching.
I said they shall remain nameless.
That's why I'm trying to stop him before he crossed the line.
They shall remain nameless. Nah, bro code. They shall remain nameless, but it just goes to show you that's like competition level. Like, to me, look what I got. Look what I got. Look who I'm with. Like, I never been somewhere seen a man go out. Babe, let's take a picture. Come here. Come here. Like, you always used to see a woman doing that. Like, my girl can't help but someone want to take pictures.
If I ever hear a dude say that, I'm gonna think he's kind of,
like, they have to show how happy they are. To me, look at my man. Look at what we got. Like me, I'm more reserved. Like, as long as I'm happy, you happy. Now I don't give a damn.
True.
If my mama didn't like my girlfriend, what she loves, won't stop me from being with her because I'm dating you. I'm not dating her.
That's true.
That's just me. Like, I feel like women, at some point, smaller or bigger, need some validation from outside sources, whether they girlfriends, they family members. Like, it's okay to be with him. Bitch, how do you feel about him? Not how I feel about him. Shit, because it's cool. Y'all come to kickbacks and gatherings. In the day, when y'all leave it, y'all going home together.
Exactly. Y'all gonna be the only two people in that goddamn house apart.
You're a very wise young man, because now that you said that, it made me reflect on relationships that didn't work in my past. I know why it didn't work. They mamas, they would introduce me to their mamas, and all they saw was Webby. Trill fam, young savage, you can catch me. Fresh kicks, fresh bowls, and a fresh teeth. Man, I guess so. I mean, that's very excellent point. Very excellent point. Marley, one, because I know what I'm gonna say. It's just
Shit, man, what's the question again?
Jesus Christ.
I mean,
One.
Breathalyze his ass.
I heard the question.
He said,
Get off that
Breathalyze.
jigger juice. Get off that jigger juice.
Hey, hey,
Look,
you
okay.
notice why he said that? He just muted his mouth so he can fill up his cup again. If y'all don't know.
Fuck you, Marlon.
Hey,
Mind your
every,
business.
Here it is. Here it is. Why
every
are
person
men?
trying to talk to another average person, right?
Yeah. Why? Yeah.
Why? Well, the same shit that we talked about anyway. But also, I personally think chicks like have a crazy like reality to like trying to like have a relationship to where you like always taking trips like every other month. You know what I mean? You got like all of this cash, you ain't gotta do too much or whatever, having great constant sex every day, all of this and that. It ain't any
Well,
argument.
wait. What woman you know that want to have sex every day? What's her name?
I don't know, fam. I don't know why
Telling on himself, Juicy. Telling on
Where you found this unicorn at?
Yeah,
For
please.
real.
You been to Mars? You holding out?
Sex. It was great sex. How about that?
Okay.
God damn. But yeah, and plus add on with like all of this shit up on the social media, Instagram, you know, all of the chicks just trying to like watch other people out here up on trips and doing all this and all that. But 9 times out of 10, bro, all of that shit be fake and
Exactly. Real shit.
stupid anyway, honestly.
It's
So
IG. I mean, motherfuckers choosing to post what they want to post. It's not like they doing a day-to-day narration of their life.
Cameras was
So
following niggas every day, live streaming. We'll see a lot less happier lives out here.
Right.
Like,
But no, go ahead. Warren, my bad.
absolutely. So it have a chick who is average, trying to talk to just like a dude is average, but he can't like have you out up on all these trips all the time or trying to do all of this, you know, constantly or whatever. Her mindset is gonna be like, just because she ain't going to be able to like post all of that shit up on Instagram. About, I'm with my boo, I'm doing this and that, taking trips and all that. So it have it to where a chick have unrealistic like
Expectations.
One,
can I ask you a question?
Guy that's just average.
One, can I ask you a question?
What up?
Don't that kind of go into what Vaughn say? But it's even worse because Vaughn was saying how, you know, not speaking ill of his lady, you know, but he was saying how she kind of was chasing validation from her homegirls. It would be even worse on IG because you chasing validation of motherfuckers you ain't never even laid eyes on in your life.
There was millions and millions of people, right?
Right. You know, like
shit, Juice, man. I know you've been hinting at you know, Juan over here possibly being like, you know, mystery hitch. But shit, you know, this is his busy season. You know, shit, I heard, you know, I saw pictures online, you know, shit, it's drafting season for like the combine for cuffing season, you know, coming up later on this year. You know, and shit, you know, he usually go like around 7 or like that surprise undrafted pick, you know, that they get.
I'll be a fucking first rounder, undoubtedly.
And so, you know, that's what he gets.
Sounds like a question for next week.
I would definitely be a fucking first rounder.
No.
Marley, I don't think you want to do the draft thing no more. Yeah, you see,
I'll be good.
They put you on a 10-day contract last time we did
salary alone.
Oh, Marley, you got something to say?
Salary alone. No, I'm good, bro. I'm just
I actually what I wanted to say before I end this is I mean, I just gotta be honest, man. The reason why I can speak on this is because honestly, I feel like women overrank themselves. Most women that's a 5 will rank themselves an 8.
Right.
So they feel because I'm an 8, I should be with a dude that's a 9 or a 10. but you really a foe. You like a soft foe. No, baby. No, no, no. Like
Oh, man.
you can go get your hair done and all that. You a foe. I mean, you might get a 5 if you know you did something with your teeth. But I mean, I'm just saying, like women, I feel like a lot of women, you know, like Vaughn said, I'm not saying big women aren't beautiful because I know a lot of big women I take down under there, you know what I'm saying, do the thing with. But it's like make it look, don't let it be sloppy. Make it
Yeah,
look decent. Make it look decent. You can't be built like the Michelin man and up here dressing like you a city girl. Just all wrong. I don't give a fuck who don't like what I just said. Tough titty. But I mean, it can't look like a pack of biscuits coming out the back of your goddamn shirt. And you know what? I'm gonna leave it alone. But even with you skinny hoes, you know what I'm saying? You built like a number 2 pencil, but you right here judging niggas talking about, oh, he too big. Oh, that nigga too skinny. Okay, 2 sticks get together. Well, guess what they do? They would make a fire ass connection, motherfucker. But anyway, I just feel like women they overrank themselves, and dudes. I mean, unless you want some I don't want to say light skin because I know Vaughn gonna get offended. You know, Vaughn one of the rare humble light skinned guys. You know, he one of the rare humble ones. You know,
Nigga ain't
thank
humble.
God.
Nigga
Thank
disrespectful.
God.
yo, he'll get up in his light skin bag
He
now. Hold
will.
on
He
now.
will get in his
Yo,
light
don't
skin
get it
bag
confused.
now in a heartbeat.
He
But
definitely will
thank
hand it out.
God that he didn't. He drunk some humble Kool-Aid when he was younger. He wasn't on some Al B. Sure type shit. You
Right,
know, nigga went around here thinking he was John B. or nothing like that.
right.
Thank God. But I just feel like some guys, most guys, we realistic about our rank. Like, man, oh, man, I'm an average nigga. You know,
More realistic options for ourselves. Like,
right,
not
right.
saying we don't have confidence, but it's
I
like,
mean,
come on, nigga.
I
Like,
ain't got the bag, so I ain't got no reason to be trying to go holler at, a Beyonce level or Rihanna level type chick, because
Right.
all that's gonna happen is they gonna reject me in a disrespectful manner, and then I'm gonna get out. Well, I'm gonna be in line. I'm gonna get them out of line because I'm like, bitch, get in pocket, and then
then they
it's gonna be.
6'5", almost 300-pound bodyguard
Yeah, he
yeah.
gonna punch on me a couple times. You know what I'm saying?
He
I'm gonna
gonna
wake up looking. I'm gonna wake up
introduce you
looking
to the
like
island.
I'm gonna wake up looking like Aries Spears in both of the eyes, and I mean,
Oh God.
Hey, my man gonna introduce you to the way of the island.
you know, I mean, shit just gonna go all type wrong. So that's why and I'm not saying that we don't deserve those type. I'll be honest, it's all about what you desire. I've never been one of the motherfuckers that wanted to desire something out of my reach. I aim high, I dream big, but I don't necessarily need a fucking model to validate me. I don't need it because I ain't gonna lie. Most models are built like motherfucking number 2 pencils, and that's not my type.
And you have to have some fucking intellect as well. That's also a huge turn on there. Is just having some type of fucking sense. God damn it,
Right.
you're being smart. So yeah.
Yeah, you
You know.
both can't be able to not read. I understand.
One of y'all got to read a goddamn teleprompter.
Yeah,
The cat ran down the
get all them
alley.
bees out of there.
Oh, hold on, y'all. Oh, here go my line. Yes, sir, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, sir. This is your boy. Oh, my bad.
Hey, she the producer in his ear. Don't say me.
Yeah,
It's you.
yeah. Why they got Shannon lines up here? Welcome to another edition of Club Shisha, y'all. But anyway, I mean, man, that's my questions, man. I liked all the answers because it was pretty direct. Women, stop overranking yourselves. And I'll be sure ass niggas, or you Morris chestnut ass niggas, water chestnut, whatever you want to be called. Fall back, nigga.
Well, we know where that water nut at. We found that out last week too.
I'm leaving that alone. We moving to the final segue of get it off your chest.
Can I go first?
I'm kind of nervous, but go
No,
ahead.
no, this is a PSA. Look, it's easy for me to say this because I've never been in this tax bracket. Who knows? Hopefully, I can change that in the foreseeable future. But to these former professional athletes that decide to take on this amateur boxing, Nick Young, Adrian Peterson, Le'Veon Bell, Nate Robinson.
Yeah, I heard he got knocked out. I gotta go watch that.
Yeah,
Who got knocked out?
Nick
got
Young
knocked out?
tried to well, okay, first off, it was Adrian Peterson. Le'Veon Bell put a little power tap on him. He looked like he got knocked into the multiverse.
Wait. Who? Nick Young got knocked out.
He got knocked out of the ring, but he tried to sell it like it was a flagrant 2 or something. He was overreacting in my opinion.
Hold on. And Adrian Peterson lost?
Yeah, to Le'Veon Bell, they were fighting.
Back to his head, fam.
Adrian Peterson lost a fight?
He popped up his eyes over like, and that nigga went down.
He poked him in the eye.
He popped him. He hit
And that's all it took, and he went down?
He was in a goddamn multiverse.
Man, I'm sorry, man. Hey. It's only one nigga that can bring that some like real legitimacy to that sport. Go get my nigga Beast Mode, Marshawn Lynch, so he can beat up on niggas.
Look, and that's the misconception. Like people figure because these guys size, they former athletes. Look, Shannon said it many times. Skip. Look, just because you was great at one sport, don't mean you're great at another.
No. This is what he said. See, here's the thing. Skip. Let me tell you something, Skip. See, you averaged 1.5 points in your high school career, so I know you got in a lot of fights back in the day. Water Pistol Pete, they whooped your ass a lot. It's okay, Skip. I got your back now. Won't nobody in the black community touch you unless I'm not around. If I'm not around, they might put foots on you, Skip. But I don't understand why these former NFL players seem to think that they boxers. I kicked half their asses when I was in the league. So I just feel like, falling
through the damn ropes like goddamn Frank Gore.
I mean, who really gonna take Nick Young seriously as a fighter?
He look like he got a good reach and he look good like his shit.
Man, listen, just because you got reach don't mean you gonna reach the stars and you gonna reach your full potential. He didn't do that in the league. So
a lot of people say he should have fought D'Angelo Russell.
It would have been kind of fucked up if D-Lo would have gotten there snitch and beat his ass.
D'Angelo Russell kind of took a shot at him. He said, man, my name keeping this dude relevant because, every time I mention D'Angelo Russell, that's the main thing they bring up, the whole Iggy thing and this dry snitching or whatever.
What, he ain't had no retort back?
Then old girl whip his ass too, I thought.
No, that was Jay-Z. Oh my God. Yeah.
But that's my get off the chest. If you're great at another sport, man, get a commentating job, get a sports job. Unless you got too much dirt in your name, networks don't touch you. But it adding that investment.
Hey, what's that nigga name? Marv Albert kept his job. He was a freak.
He had one, there was no social media when that happened. Two, he had a complexion for the protection, brother.
Shit, yeah, he did. But I'm just saying, shit, YouTube exists. It's still pulled up. Hey, brother. Hey, you like to wear skirts and dresses? Hey. All right, but anyway, moving on. Marley won. Y'all got anything? Get off your chest.
Let's see. I don't have pretty much anything. I kind of want to know, like, what the fuck is so horrible about Queen Elizabeth? Because, like, I see a hell of a lot of memes and shit about her.
Basically, a lot of people still feel
like going to hell.
A lot of people feel like the whole Prince Diana thing. If you really follow the story, Paul Mooney had a great stand-up monologue about it, and it's been conspiracy theories like her death was planned and this and that, and she was running away with another man, and then the fact England being one of the first places of the slave trades where slaves dropped off, and maybe some disdain towards the black community with her own daughter-in-law, great daughter-in-law, you know what I'm saying, being black. And I think on the carriage of her funeral, you actually look at it like it looked like they had slaves picturized on the goddamn carriage. Like it like a bunch of fancy white people and shirtless black people almost serving them. Like people gotta realize why black people in England, why they talk like that. I mean, that was one of the first places they took them. Where you think they came from? So I don't know. That plays a part into it, you know, but some black entertainers and black people have had good, you know, interactions with her. But I mean, you can't unwash hundreds of years of history. I guess that's
You
where it
said
comes.
they had good interactions with him.
Like Snoop, for instance, like one time they wanted to kick Snoop out of the country for some shit. She said, "Don't, you know, stop, you know, leave that man alone." Some shit like that. Just
I mean, of course she ain't gonna kick Snoop out. Snoop the plug. What you mean? Getting high with Snoop. That's Snoop Lion. Stop the blood clot lion. The kids the dawn. Everybody dying. No lie. Oh,
oh
but
my god. But yeah, that's why a lot of people like, you know, fuck the whole Princess Diana thing and, you know, Harry's wife, you know. But go ahead.
Marley.
Man, just like, comment, subscribe, man. You know, shit. And like I said, even if you don't listen to it on YouTube, man, go to speaker, go to whatever app you use, and set that automatic download on to help your boys out.
Mm-hmm.
We just got the first check, so yeah, let's keep going.
Absolutely.
Well, I mean, I guess it's on me. Marley pretty much summed it up, and you know, fellas, thank you for another, you know, enjoyable show. I enjoyed doing this. I mean, you know, I could say my usual, you know, ladies send those, but you know, if you know, you know.
Say it now.
You know, you know. And in this regard, as you send them news, that picture of Uncle Ben's brother on the
God.
in the post. And
Rest in power, Charles Bradley, man.
and that ashy ass hand that's holding that bottle. Disregard those.
Not the
Disregard those
ash.
people. Disregard those people. So yeah, man. I guess you know it's time to, you know, get up out of here. So I'm gonna end it like this. Tough times don't last. Tough people do. We are the fam. I'm just saying 48. It's been another legendary one. Until next time, we up out this thing.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.